fucking talk to me, bitch. Nobody fucking talk to me right now. Oh, God. I am just done. I almost canceled this fucking live, bitch. I almost canceled this damn live because what do you mean? What do you mean? I almost canceled the live. I'm not even kidding. I'm not playing. I'm not fucking around. What should I eat? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good question. I wanted Chick-fil-A earlier, but I didn't get it. I should have, low-key. High-key, I should have. Erica, happy 21 months, bestie. I was on watch for like 10 minutes. Oh, bestie. Finally, this mom life has me crashing out. I found out fashion by snooping his Samsung watch. Gave him away. Ooh. Maricela, happy 18 months, bestie. I'm gonna put the email. Bestie stories 1111 at gmail.com. Or you can DM me. Let me pin it here. No, don't cancel. Let me. This whole got him. I hacked his iCloud and now I caught him. Oh, bestie. Hold on. Let me tell you what happened to me. I'm making mojarras for my husband. Kids want spaghetti. Dude, you know what, bestie? Ando tan antojada de spaghetti, but Jacobo doesn't really like it. But I was thinking, and I can't. Spaghetti is such a thing where it's like, it's a big family meal. Now, me triggered by the title, pero aquí andan en chisme. Chingue su madre, aquí vamos a andar. Aquí vamos a andar. So, I was like, you know what? I haven't made a drink at home. I haven't made a coffee at home. I haven't made a matcha at home. So, I was like, I'm going to make a matcha. Check. And I haven't made one at home in a minute. Okay? I got the call. Ooh. I make spaghetti once a week. Spaghetti is like a good family meal. But like for me only, I don't know how the fuck to do that. Like, I don't know how to make a small meal for myself. Like, I'd make for both of us. So, and that's something you eat all motherfucking week, bitch. Like, that's no fucking joke. And then, okay, don't come at me. When it comes to spaghetti, I feel like it don't taste the same. Like, I can't have leftover spaghetti. Me voy a escuchar bien mamona, pero oh. But it don't taste the same. It don't taste the same to me. Like, after, like, if I make it today, tomorrow, no sabe igual. I don't know why. Like, and it's always been like that for me growing up. I don't know why. Like, does anybody else get that vibe, or is it just me, or am I just, like, a fucking weirdo? It doesn't. I might have it the day after, but after that, yeah. Mexican spaghetti is good, too. Spaghetti verde, chef's kiss. Well, shit, who said that? Hell, bit on the way to Mazatlan. Ayy! Be careful. I hate reheating food. It doesn't taste the same. It like loses its flavor to something. Something happens and it's just not the same. Anyways, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna make my matcha. I haven't made any matcha at home. If I look fucking pale, bitch, listen up. So I check everything, right? I check my creamer, I check my milk, the matcha, all that. Like, it's not expired because I haven't made one at home, right? Everything says till July 25th. I said, okay, cool. I'm fucking taking my time with it, bitch. I'm putting my milk with my, I had the glass. I even was going to use the new straws I had got at TJ Maxx. Whatever. Put my milk in, put the matcha in. I even had the fucking the sweet cream cold foam on top. Everything. I bring it in here. Let me take a sip before I go live. Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. I think my milk had gone bad. I don't know how it would go bad. I said it wasn't going to be expired until July something. I said, what the fuck is this bullshit, bitch? What the fuck is this bullshit? So, yeah, I fucking gagged. I threw up a little bit. Threw the matcha out, and now I'm mad. And now I'm like, okay, that ruined my fucking day. That ruined my fucking day, bitch. Just ruined me. Like, I won't recover from this. There's no fucking way. My kid loves spaghetti or Alfredo pasta, but my husband isn't a fan, and it's annoying because all three of us can fuck up a plate of pasta, but not him. That happened to me the other day. I took my expired coffee to go. That is the worst. That is the fucking worst. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, I was crashing out. Imagine I would have drank that on live. I would have thrown up on live. So I was like, at least I drink it before I went live. I made a coffee for the first time in days this morning, and it tasted bad too. I dumped it, and the milk, it wasn't expired either. what's going on? What's the tea? Yeah, because my milk wasn't expired. And I was like, something doesn't taste right. And I couldn't pinpoint what it was. Everything was fine. Unless it was my matcha, but I don't think it was my matcha. So I was like, that's weird. My matcha's been in the fridge. It's good. Like, I don't fucking know. I always smell them out before I pour it because that happened to me too and it ruined my coffee. I don't know. It's fucking disgusting. A ver si no me da chorro. A ver si no me cago en el pinche en vivo. No, everything is going bad, right? And I was just like, make it fucking make sense. See, I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but it really fucking ruined me. It pissed me off. I'm over it. I was like, you know what? I'm canceling the fucking live. That's a sign. That's a sign to cancel the live. Just kidding. So yeah. So we're here. We're queer. Yesterday this thing happened to me. The milk wasn't expired, but then I smelled it and it smelled nasty. What's going on? Bessie, that tends to happen to me in the summer. Milk don't last that long. You know what? My dumb ass forgot. I'm stupid. I just figured it out. I deadass just figured it out, bitch. I deadass just figured it out. Because, so Sunday, we were out all day, but I did get an email from my apartment saying that the light had gone out. That the light had gone out for a little bit, but that it got restored. So it must have been when the light went out. But you know, my apartment's usually cold and we didn't open the fridge. We weren't home all day. So I was just like, you know, I didn't think anything of it. That's what happened. That's what happened, bitch. That's what happened. Yup. 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 The Mexican hubby never ate spaghetti growing up and would need a plate of beans on the side with tortillas. Like, what the fuck? Now he has to fuck up a bowl with our kids. Did you guys see that the matcha is going to skyrocket because they can't keep up with the demand? These Japanese farmers are not even taking new vendors because I can't keep up. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? I did get the right subscription. My milestones don't show up. I think it only shows up, what, the first month, 6th month? I think after 6 months, no? It's like after 6 months, it'll do every month or something. I would have trusted it. Mystery. So I just thought about that. I was like, oh yeah, we got that email. One time I poured my daughter a glass of milk and she kept saying it was nasty. I thought she was just messing with me and turns out it was fire. Oh! Do you like the wheat yogurt? Yes, I do like the wheat yogurt. I really do. I was trying to make Alfredo sundae when heavy whipping cream was spiked, but it wasn't supposed to expire yet. What the hell? What the heck's so weird? I also mean once it's because of the carton that makes it smell weird. Yeah, now when everything expires beforehand, that's true. I would have trusted it. I don't even know why I did that. I just thought about that right now. Like, why the fuck would it go bad? What the fuck? I throw my creamer out then, too. Bitches. Fucking bitches. I never got them. I've been a member January. February, March, April, May, June. You should get one this month, bestie. I think it's the first 6 months, and then after that, it's every month. No, besties? I think you should get one this month, for sure. I still have the stomach flu, so all food just... Ugh. Am I the one that fruit literally doesn't get bad anymore? I'm not gonna lie. So I had a big ass watermelon. I've been eating watermelon. I love watermelon in the summer. And so I had got a big ass one. Lo corté. Y'all, if besties, if you know, y'all heard me chopping that bitch up. And I was eating it, right? I'll go eat a little bit here and there, but I was mostly eating it. And then I still had the other half. And then I still had like that big ass bowl. Le fui como a mitad. Le fui como a mitad. And then this morning, because I freaking had, I was ordering my groceries. And I was like, oh, do I need more watermelon or like... what, right? And so then I taste the watermelon and it tastes good and it was still good, but I was like, I got this literally a week ago. And I was like, I don't think that the watermelon is still good. Like, am I going to eat watermelon for 2 weeks? I don't think so. So I threw it away because I was like, I don't trust it. Like, I've been eating it every motherfucking day last week. There's no way it's still good this week. Or what do y'all think? I don't know. I asked my Alexa. She said the watermelon is always for like 3 to 5 days can be kept in the fridge and it'll stay fresh. But I don't know. I felt like it was more than 5 days, so I was like, I'm gonna throw it out. You get one every month. Click on the $ box on the right. Should pop up. Lorena, happy 16 months. Me throwing my mom on my bestie says love you, bestie. Okay, I'll patiently wait. Thank you. Unless, are you a bestie or a comadre? Because I think only the besties get that milestone. So that could be it. Watermelon usually only lasts 5 days before all the water comes out. Yeah, like it had juice on the bottom and shit in my bowl. So I was like, I'm going to throw it out. I don't know. I just didn't trust it. I didn't trust it. Girl, I've been having fruit for like 3 weeks and it still looks good. It's low-key kind of scary. I'm not No, like fruit to me is just like, even if you get organic, I don't know. I feel like nothing's organic. I don't believe anything that these motherfuckers are trying to sell us, bitch. I don't believe it for a fucking second. Organic ain't even organic no more. I pay 10 every month. Which one is that one? Yeah, that should be the bestie one. That's weird. I remember that it wouldn't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would do like after 6 months. Fruit isn't lasting, so I'm making everything into agua fresca or popsicles. Yeah. And my dumbass, I should have made agua de sandia when I fucking, like, and I wasn't thinking. No me puse a pensar. But I need another blender. Because I hate the Ninja blender that I have. Like, I use it for salsas and shit. So I'm like, I need a fucking blender que no nunca voy a poner chiles ahí. Apples don't rot anymore. They just get squishy. I made agua de sandia con fresas. You think you're better than me? You think you're better than me? Because you are. Because I didn't fucking do it. Oh, no. Es que I just me da flojera. What's up, bestias? Pinche perra. Just kidding. No, actually, I crashed out on my matcha. I'm doing my nails. Just want to say PJ's crashed out on galleta last night because Pug was conchudo. Okay, bye. I'm done with you. But she's always going to crash out then. Yadira Bahara's happy 18 months, bestie. My sister tells me the same thing about the organic fruit. I just don't believe it. I don't believe that shit's real. Get a Princess House blender. Really? You can send your confessions to the pin email. No, okay, because one of the besties was like, bitch, I fucking, y'all are, no, I gotta tell y'all something. I don't think that anybody has this with their besties like I do. Because when y'all message me on Instagram, sometimes I'll type some shit out or something. I'll just send you a fucking audio because I don't give a fuck. I answer most of you bitches. Sometimes the messages get lost, but I answer y'all. And a bestie fucking messaged me, right? And she was like, PJ's talking shit, saying that your apartments aren't even luxurious and that she lives better than you on the second floor, blah, blah, blah. Dude, y'all, a la mañana, I was like, pobre perra ilusa, me vale verga. Like, I was like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. And I was just like, bro, first of all, when the fuck did I say I live luxurious? Right? That's first of all, right? And then second of all, let me tell you something. PJs don't know what it is, bro. PJs don't know what it is. And she's been going for days, bro. For days. Me on red on IG. I try, Vest. I try to get back to all y'all. Sometimes I forget. You don't even understand how many messages I have. It's insane. And I try to get to all of y'all, right? But yeah, so I honestly don't even know what the fuck is up PJ's ass these days. Who knows, right? But you never say I've never said that. But whatever, right? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? But I was laughing because I was like, girl, bye. Literally bye. I just don't understand. And this is what I'm going to say on it because honestly, I'm kind of bored. I'm kind of bored of it. It's the same just, you know what I mean, hamster wheel that we're on. But I'm not bien alzada la wey. Pero te voy a decir algo. I don't understand how you don't pay fucking bills in Mexico. You don't pay taxes in the U.S. And you shitting on people. Let me tell you something. Gabby D, happy 27 months, bestie. Was there one? Did I miss one? No, I got Yali. That's 18 months. Happy 27 months. Julie responds to TikToks I send sometimes. It's just, you realistically, if we're gonna get into it, if she wants to try and say that because she is making in dollars, and I forget that sometimes. When a bitch living in Mexico is making dollars, like, yeah, you know what? Let's compare it. Let's go fucking dollar for dollar, because at the end of the day, yeah. Not having to pay bills, not having to pay fucking taxes is insane. And then still living arrimada, crazy, bitch. Crazy. Sorry that a bitch got to pay taxes. Sorry that a bitch got bills. Sorry, you know what I mean? My bad for living in a fucking 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. My bad, bitch, okay? Sorry I don't have a fucking house yet because I don't fucking want one right now. And quite frankly, I don't know what's going to happen in the next 4 years. Why am I going to go and do shit like that? And I don't need to. I don't need to. But I was like, homegirl don't even fucking know. I don't even got to do much. Because, so my dad just got back. He went to Mexico, right? He just got back. And he built me and my brother a house. We each got our own houses. We each got our own houses. My dad just got done. He's doing the roof on my brother's. What the fuck does that got to do with me? Like, you don't even know. How is it that my dad done made me a house and you're another rimada con tu pinche esposo? I was like, if you only knew, girl, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. And then that's my dad. And then guess what? My man's gonna meet one in Veracruz. So, and eso que ando acá según batallando. We're on this hamster wheel, right? According to PJs, we're on this fucking hamster wheel. We could fucking never. Like, bitch, don't piss me off. Literally, don't piss me off. She's been living in Mexico for how long? I made U.S. thanks to TikTok. You know, tiene nada de casa. Exactly. I got the video of her being dragged. Word on the street. It will be dropped soon. Don't lie to me. Are you dead ass? Hey, hold on. Hold up. Wait a second. Can I get a preview? Or is that too much? Is that too much? Because, you know, we have had banter. We're not besties. I don't even know if we're cordial. Is that too much? Is that too much for me to be like, hey, can I see it? Can I get a preview? Are you being for real? You fucking with me? Because please don't play. Please don't play. Please don't play. I don't play about that. I second the princess house blender. Everyone wants a house like, dang, I want a tiny home. No, and I want a trailer, to be honest. Here, I want a trailer. In Mexico, es otro pedo. Can you actually describe the video? Yes, and it was space in the bye. Don't get me all excited like that. I'm for real. It's a saltwater method. Can I get a preview? Is that too much? Can I get a little preview or what? Or not to wait. If I have to, if you're for real gonna post it, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm not special. We're not special besties. We're not special besties. Hay que respetar las cosas como son. But if I could get a little preview, I would really, really enjoy that. That would make my fucking week. But I understand. I understand if I gotta wait. I'll wait. Just let me know when you're gonna post it. I need to order me a fucking drink. Because that matcha really fucked my day. I'm really pissed off about it. I don't know if you know saltwater, but my matcha was fucking nasty, bitch. It was fucking nasty. So I could really use that damn video. It would just make my fucking... Bitch, don't piss me off. Sorry. Are you being for real? Is it the galleta returns? Because I'll go follow the account. Deadass. I'm okay on the hamster wheel because at least I have a house, cars. I can vacate whenever, and my kids are set for college, so PJs can suck it. How long have we been here? We've been here for like 20 minutes. Sarah Castro, happy 27 months, bestie. Okay, let's go into these emails. No quiero ser conchuda. No quiero ser conchuda. No quiero ser conchuda. We can wait. We can wait. We have to wait. We can wait. What did you ask for on your nails? Are cute. I got, I'm posting it 4th of July. Girl. I guess, hey, Friday? What time? So I can fucking set an alarm. I got the builder gel, besties. I don't know what kind it was, but I got builder gel. No, because I want to see putazos. Jazz, happy 6 months, bestie. I don't care if it's such a first world problem, but when they mess up your drink, it's the freaking worst. It is. And you know what? But I think it's because uno está pagando, and it's just like when the color's not right, I flip out. And sometimes I'm brave enough to be like, hey, that's not, I need something else. And then sometimes I drive off. And I take the L. I'm not going to lie. I do take more L's when it comes to my coffee. I need to start telling them, bitch. You know what I mean? Conchuda means, yeah, I don't know what. Conchuda también es como que aprovechada. No quiero ser aprovechada. You know what I mean? Like, oh, me. Let me get the video first. Tampoco no quiero ser aprovechada. But I would like to see it. Yeah. Do a countdown. Jazz, happy 6 months. Okay, you found it. Good. I saw a pic of a TikTok of her baby's bathing in it. Oh, me. Ooh. I'm sorry if you don't have blue hair and you're not they them. I don't want you to make coffee. Tiene mucho que ver eso. Tiene mucho que ver eso. Muchísimo que ver. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start off. So we're gonna read some emails. Send them in, besties, of how you found out you were being cheated on. I'm gonna tell you my personal one. I got a couple. I've been the cheater and I've been cheated. So I don't give a damn. It's my opinion. Just kidding. So I found out through Facebook. Oh, dude, this is literally like my most humbling experience ever, mi momento más humilde en toda mi pinche perra puta vida, was when I was younger. I was still in fucking high school. This is before I met Jacobo. And I was with the older guy. And he was playing me and my friend, bitch. And it was the most embarrassing thing ever because I found out through Facebook because she was in his comments, right? And I was like, what the fuck is this bitch doing in my man's fucking comments? And he was responding to her and he was putting hearts and shit. And I was just like, oh, what the fuck is going on, bitch? And so I'm like, I go into the comments and I was just like, oh, oh, interesting. I was like, oh, you know, what are you doing here? And I was just like, I forgot what I had. And now, mind you, I was young and immature. And I think I said something like, I was like, what are you doing in my man's comments? I said something, bitch, public. Mind you, public, ho. Public. Everybody could see these. Because this was back when Facebook was popping. Drama was on Facebook. You would get comments. Like, it was a whole motherfucking thing. And so then she goes, right? I didn't have her as a friend, but she had her to her Facebook public. She goes and she puts, si van a andar así, yo mejor sola que mal acompañada. I don't need a man. And I think she put some hashtag. And I was like, oh, really? Bitch, you think you're better than me? So then I go talk shit to him. He's like, I didn't know she was your friend. And I'm just being nice in my comments. I always comment like that. I don't know what else, right? I was like, okay, cool, bitch. So then he ends up fucking leaving me. He was like, well, you're too young and you're immature and you're toxic, basically. You're a jealous person. I don't like that. I said, okay. So he ends up getting with that bitch. I was like, wow. And mind you, she wasn't my friend. She was my friend's friend. And so I was just like, dude, this fucking, and then, bitch, and then get this shit, bitch. She didn't stop there. This is my original fucking like stalker, bitch. She didn't stop there because I ended up talking to another dude, right? And then she took him from me too. She took 2 men from me, bitch. 2 men from me. And I was just like, wow, like that's insane. Like what the fuck? Like this is crazy. So I ended up blocking her from everywhere because I didn't care before. I was like, bitch, you can see, I don't give a fuck. But then when I found out she took my second man from me, I said, blocked, bitch. Blocked. Never saw her again. I ended up getting with Jacobo. And then she ended up getting with Jacobo's friend. And she was trying to be in the circle. And Jacobo was like, no, this bitch is fucking weird. And then his friend ended up fucking her. And yeah, it was a whole thing. And she's like, yeah, I know them and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, she don't know me. I don't know her. So I was like to give away in the show appreciation to her followers. And she's like, I don't even make that much off the lives. You're lying. Pues no que iba a hacer un giveaway cuando she reached a certain amount on TikTok. Damn. Hasta a mí me dolió por las pinches moscas. She been promising a giveaway for the longest. She just wanted to be you to be on. It was insane. It was insane. Like, and I let it slide twice, bitch. And then I was like, no, bitch, you're fucking weird. Let me block you. It took 2 from you. It's giving up says. Oh, dude. And the second one I really liked. He was a short king. But he was so fucking handsome. Like, he was my height, I think. And I'm pretty short. I'm 5'3". He was my height. Pero he era como una albóndiga, like, era gordito, but he was like, we're the same, we would have been looking like twins, bitch. We're the same motherfucking height. Era como, no, like, gordo, pero como que llenito. He had a nice barba, era güero, and he was just so fucking cute. He was like a cute little thing, you know what I mean? Y me lo quitó, bestie. She took him from me. I was like, bitch, what the fuck? And I found out because at school, mind you, we're in fucking high school. At school, he showed up in his car to pick her up. He picked her up. And I was like, in front of me, bitch. In front of me. Pick that bitch up. Maybe I don't know the whole story. Is the girl from Zacatecas related to you? No, ni Dios lo quiera. Ni Dios lo quiera. Ni Dios lo quiera. No, bestie. Okay, so let's get into these. Let's do a trigger warning because I feel like we're going to get upset. I feel like we're going to get heated. I feel like some shit's going to go down. We're going to bring up old wounds because I'm already getting pissed off again. So, you know what I mean? Everybody chill out. Deep breath in. Hold on. Deep breath out. Everybody calm down. Everybody chill out. Let's tell our stories. Let's listen. And let's try not to pick a fight today. Okay? Let me go. Let's see. All right. Hey, bestie. I caught my husband cheating by checking his work phone. Deleted messages folder. I was 8 months pregnant and it was a week away from my baby shower. He cheated on me with a 45-year-old senora who knew about us and knew about my pregnancy. My dumbass is still with him, but I still think about that day. I have all her naked pictures saved just in case she remarries. I'm sending that shit to her new man. Bestie. Bestie, that's fucking intense. Like, you're strong as fuck, bestie. I hope he's made it up to you. I hope he's made it up to you. And I hope he's a fucking change. Like, that's your husband, so I'm gonna respect him because that's your husband. Respectfully, I hope he's made it up to you. And that's insane. That's insane. That's bad on both of their parts. Mostly on his because he's the one who owes you the respect, right? But her too. Knowing that you were his wife and knowing that you were pregnant, may that bitch never get sleep. May that bitch never fucking get sleep. May she never have a good night's motherfucking rest. I hope she gets fucking hemorrhoids. I hope she has fucking chorro. I hope that bitch's coffee order is never fucking good, bitch. Now she has to buy her man his expensive toys and have her... I'm taking notes. T was saving the pigs. Yeah, you never know. Allegedly, you never know. And I hope you got even too, bestie. Fuck. That's some heavy shit right there. Very heavy. Hold on. I need a fucking... Give me a second because I need a charger. I thought my fucking phone had carga. Give me a second, besties. Sending your stories. I have the email pin at the top. I know. Se me hace que van a llover putazos because I'm already getting upset. I'm already upset, besties. That's not right. I feel like cheating is one thing, but cheating on your pregnant wife is another. Like, eso no se perdona. I found out while I was pregnant through a TikTok DM while he was passed out drunk, kicked him out and never looked back. Es que it's easy to be like, oh, lo hubieras mandado a la chingada, pero es que embarazada, you know what I mean? Como que it's like, dude, what the fuck would I do? Do I fucking stay? Do I forgive? Do I get even? Do I leave? Like, that's fucking hard. Okay. I had suspicions my son's dad was cheating on me because I kept getting spam IG requests, and then I discovered the request folder. They had been sending me taunting messages from different accounts. They would say stuff like, I met your son, I've sat on your sofa, been on your bed, and after months of this, I would reply and ask for proof, whether it was pictures or descriptions, and they were never accurate. So I gave my baby daddy the benefit of the doubt, but deep down, I knew he was cheating on me. Then one day, he kept getting phone calls from a friend that happened to be a guy. The calls wouldn't stop. I was like, there's no way that a man is calling that many times. So I made him answer, and as soon as I heard her voice, I knew who it was. It was one of our mutual coworkers. Long story short, the next day, she showed up to my place, apologized to me for falling in love with him, and said she's been wanting to tell me. She said she was here to pick him up because she loved him too much. Of course, they didn't last long. I ended running into her on a date with another guy about a year later while still being with my baby daddy. She came up and apologized and asked if I still wanted him and told me I could have him back because she no longer wanted to be with him. Like, bitch, no refunds. I thanked her for taking the trash out of my life for me and called her an Uber because her date ditched her when she started getting sloppy drunk and apologizing to me. Embarrassing. Bitch. Oh, bestie. Okay. The fact that she's like, do you want him back? Bitch, you used and abused him. Why the fuck would I want that back? Second of all, how is you cool? I feel like your baby daddy might have traumatized her. Like, the fuck was she doing? I know, bestie. Ain't no fucking way. That's embarrassing on her part. I'm glad that, you know what I mean, you moved on. Because that's fucking insane. Bitch, do you want him back? No, the fuck I don't, ho. No, the fuck I don't. Scary. I'm so sorry to the besties that have had their pregnancy memories tainted by these cheating men. Es bien triste. I feel like men are going to cheat regardless, but I feel like it should be a fuck. If I was president, bitch, Men who cheat on their pregnant wives. Putazos. Putazos. Public fucking shaming, bitch, and whipping. Fuck it. Okay, another one. So my baby daddy and I were together for 15 years. And we weren't really intimate anymore because of him. One day he was home alone and getting ready for work, and I had to go back home because I needed something from my house. I walk in, he's shaving his face, and he has the bathroom door open. Well, I passed by the hallway when I noticed this motherfucker had shaved his tronco. So I went back and I was like, what the fuck? Why did you shave? And he was like, it's hot. So that same day he went to work and didn't come home. He got home the next day drunk as fuck. Mind you, back then he never used to drink. He got home drunk and told me he wasn't in love with me anymore. The next day when he got home from work, he took off his work clothes and I looked through his pockets and found a receipt for a bouquet of roses. So I'm over here thinking, oh, he's going to ask for forgiveness. Wrong. He didn't buy me roses. So I confronted him and he told me we're still young. We can redo our lives. We shouldn't be together. We're not happy. He was right. We weren't happy. We're not intimate at all anymore. Maybe like every 2 months. He left me and our 3 kids. He moved in with her and her 4 kids from 3 different baby daddies. A year later, I found the love of my life. We've been together almost 9 years and we are so in love. The best thing my baby daddy did was cheat. But still, fuck that puto. Love you, bestie. Fuck that puto. Fuck him. How fucking dare. But honestly, this shit needs to happen sometimes. This shit needs to fucking happen because, like, sometimes quieres como que ciegarte las cosas como son, right? You're like, because here's the thing, besties. A lot of us know. I don't know about y'all, but, like, if your man's ever fucking acting stupid or, like, being sneaky, don't want to show you his phone, you know, sneaking out to the bathroom, coming home, like, weird, like, their attitude changes, they pick a fight, like, there's just random shit that you know your man don't usually do and he starts doing it, it's like, something's not fucking right. So, deep down, all of us know, but I'm glad that this happened, you know, like you said, it's a blessing, you met the love of your life, and also, you got the fuck out of there, because, like I say, I don't know, besties, when you, bitch, sometimes we act stupid, a lot of us do. I'm guilty of it, okay? Back in the Disney, I used to fucking act dumb to some shit. Not, you know what I mean? As an adult, as a 30-year-old fucking vieja, no, bitch. No. I'm looking. I'm fucking, you know what I mean? I'm making sure. You gotta check them. I check my mans when he's sleeping once in a while. Every now and then, you gotta fucking check, bitch. Every now and then, you got... I remember the besties men getting out of the way for the love of my life to come through. No, sometimes you gotta check. Ojo de loca nunca se equivoca. You know what I mean? Like, keep one eye on fucking Selena. Okay. My whole life, I've loved to go through people's shit. This bitch, bestie, please. Please. Listen to this shit. My whole life, I've loved to go through people's shit. Purses, makeup bag, drawer, cabinets. I don't discriminate. And I used to have this boyfriend who lived alone and used to love to buy skincare shit. So I would always, he knew this, go through his shit. I don't know, maybe algo se me va a pegar, you know? Bitch, don't ever come over, Bessie. Don't ever come over. So laughing my ass off. So this day, like usual, I go through his shit and tell me why I find a feminine wipe, like the to-go one, hidden in a cup but noticeable to the eye. Bro, I was so heartbroken because I never seen this before. And at the time, I wasn't confrontational because I didn't want to lose him. So I did what I had to. I cheated on him all summer long. By the way, that shit wasn't mine. I was raised to not use them because supposedly they're bad for the new. I'm dead. She said, so I had to cheat. Bessie didn't even know she was being cheated. She hadn't even confirmed it. There was speculation. There wasn't even hardcore proof yet. I gotta cheat on him. That's... Didn't even ask him, bitch. Didn't even ask him, you cheating on me. She said, I gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do what I gotta do. She said. Oh, and bitch, the crazy part is you could have just cheated on him once and y'all would have been even. All summer long is crazy, bitch. All summer long is fucking insane. What if it was your man? She took bad in her own head. That's insane. But here's the thing, besties. I'm all for cheating back. I'm all for cheating back. But bitch, at some point you gotta let them loose. She said not confrontational, but goes through his stuff. Oh, you know, bestie. This one took me out. Imagine he used them for himself. Imagine, I don't know, his sister came over. I don't know, because she didn't ask. She didn't ask. We don't know the truth. We won't ever. We're never gonna know what happened. We're never gonna know how those fucking feminine wives got there, bitch. Imagine he dead ass used them. Imagine he like had a sweaty ass and some bitch gave them to him or something, or maybe a coworker. Yeah, what if his mom came over? What if his mom was like, "Here, this is all I have. Wipe your ass with it." I don't know. Hey, bestie. What if it was just a freebie from the skincare purchases? We're never gonna know, bestie. We're literalmente, we'll never know. All right. Bestie, I had a weird feeling my man was constantly on his phone a couple days prior. I'm scared. We got into it in the morning before I found out he wanted to complain about my spending, and he wanted a reason to be by himself in the garage. I heard him talking hella soft and low, like if he was talking to a woman, and I had a gut feeling, but I didn't say nothing because I wasn't sure. We go to a party that night, and I got fucked up so bad he needed to help me get in the car. I remember telling him that he don't fulfill my needs, as in he don't give me good top. We might have to stop this shit. You bitches. You bitches. My mom got a brother one when he had chorro in Mexico, and you know they only give you a little piece of paper. Oh, God. Girl, you know that always gets them big mad. So the next morning, he is still asleep, and his phone keeps going off, and he's dead asleep. I thought, if anything, this is my time to check it, so I did. I had never been the type to check his phone, but I did, and I saw him telling her things that he wanted to do with her. Oh! Oh my God, bitch, I'm fucking shook. I'm pissed, bitch. Let me read that again, because I feel like y'all aren't mad enough yet. I saw him telling her things that he wanted to do with her, bitch. And how he was going to visit her because she lived a couple hours away, and telling her he always wanted a woman like her. When I tell you I handled it with so much calmness, I woke up my daughter and took her to my sister's while I went and got him some menudo and tacos for the hangover. After we ate, I told him what I saw, and I told him I was going to pack my shit and leave. Wanted to change everything, was my fault after that. I do not remember much, just know that I had to get my sister to bail me out of jail. Oh! And wait, all I know is that, so she blacked out. She blacked out. The bestie blacked out. She said, I don't know what happened after that. She was like, I had to get my sister to bail me out of jail, and he dropped the charges, and now we live happily ever after. Plot fucking twist, bitch. I was not expecting that. And you know what? I should have known. Because when you said you still wanted to get him menudo, I was like, bitch, I wouldn't have got him fucking menudo. I would have started beating him ass right there. You know what I mean? Like, I would have started beating his ass while he was asleep. The fact that she went to get the fucking menudo, I was like, something's not right here. Something's not clicking. Something's not clocking. That's insane, bestie. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta beat him, girl. Sometimes you gotta beat him. It is what it is. I don't make the rules. You hoes scare me. I love it. No. Bitch, no, because I've been seeing that trend. I've been seeing that trend on TikTok with the fucking, I've been seeing that fucking trend where talking about he misses me because he only asked for the 2-year restraining order. Bitch, I'm done. I don't do enough. I thought she poisoned the menudo. Her humming all the soft the entire time getting... Exactly. That's why I was like, wait. I thought she was going to do something with the menudo or something. That's insane. But you know what? It just, you know what I mean? It works for them. Sometimes you need a man to be a little scared of you. I'm just saying. And some men love that shit. And obviously he loves it. He dropped the charges and, you know what I mean? He stayed. If he was scared, bitch, he would have fucking put a restraining order on her. He wouldn't have got back with her. So, I'm just saying. I was hoping she would have thrown it. So, my ex stayed the night at my house. He fell asleep. I used his thumb to get into his phone. Nothing, not a fucking thing in his phone. Nothing sus. Used his thumb to get into his T-Mobile, saw a familiar number, a lot of calls and texts. Woke his ass up with a punch. Ended up working it out. A week later, hacked his email, used my phone number and email as a recovery in case he changed it. He has an Android, so I was able to track his location and keep an eye on his photo album and contacts. And I would check all contacts. Never want to be that down bad again. Bestie, dude, that's insane. And I'm glad you said it, Bestie. God, like, goddamn, Bestie, you doing the most. You doing too fucking much. I'm glad that you recognize that you were doing entirely too much to check on that man. Like, I'm glad that you were like, that's not okay. I'm not okay mentally doing that shit. Like, I'm glad you checked yourself and you're like, this ain't it. Whew. No, and you know what's crazy is that there are bitches who are very tech savvy, who can get into phones, get into emails, get into shit like that. And it's just like, bro, that's insane. My dumbass, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something, bitch. My dumbass did not know that whenever... Okay, so... sorry. Find my iPhone, right? It has the, like, you log in or whatever, it'll tell you the location. I don't know what the fuck else, right? And sometimes I would log into Jacobo's when he wouldn't answer me, like, you know, or he was driving back. Like, I would get worried, so I would make sure that he was on his way. And so Scar had told me she showed me how to do it, right? Because she was doing it to her man at the time because he was cheating on her, the whole thing. Her husband. And so it was a whole fucking thing, right? And so she's like, yeah, they don't know about it. Like, they're not going to know. But Jacobo did not know I was doing that because he never had, like, an email on his phone. But it sends you a fucking email, bitch. It sends you an email whenever you log into the iPhone shit. So she had no idea, right? And so her man, at some point, ended up, like, taking off his location. And she was like, where the... And he was always at his brother's house drinking. And cheating, but also at his brother's house, right? And so she's like, he's at his brother's house. And so one day, she's like, I can't fucking find it, right? And so then I checked Jacobo's something. I had set up his fucking email thing for him, right? And all the emails popped up every time I had logged in to check his iPhone. But nothing wrong with it, right? Because it wasn't like that. It was always like just worried about him. And so I was like, bitch, it lets them know, right? Dicho y hecho, she got onto his phone that night. He turned off his fucking location because he had seen all the fucking emails. His brother helped him turn it off. So I was just like, wow, you're stupid. And you have my dumb ass looking stupid too because, I mean, Jacobo didn't give a fuck. But if he was cheating on me and I was trying to be sneaky, you're dumb. I would have got caught up just like you. So yeah, and so then they didn't have each other's location after that. I was like... And then her dumb ass started fucking driving around looking for him. So I was like, well, I guess that's another way. I guess it's another way to find him. Anyways, bestie. I found out I was getting cheated on multiple times in multiple ways. This was back in 2009. Whew. With my ex-husband. Wait, on the Find My iPhone, lets the other person know when you check their location? Yeah. He would always leave on Fridays and wouldn't come home until Sunday morning because he was helping his uncle work on cars. Yes, I was gullible. I was only 18 years old. He would take my car keys, my phone, my wallet sometimes, and we lived far away from my family, so I was literally stuck at our apartment. Hold on, I didn't read that right. I was only 18 years old. He would take my car keys, my phone, my wallet sometimes, and we live far out from my family, so I was literally stuck at our apartment. Oh, bitch. That motherfucker crazy. So I thought I'd check my friends just because they probably think I'm crazy. No, like on the app, no, I was logging into his iCloud. It was different. It was like I was logging into his iCloud to see because I couldn't see it on there. Sometimes they wouldn't show. Yeah. It was a whole thing. Yeah, the phone and wallet is insane. He was very abusive towards me. That bitch would beat my ass almost every day. He was 6'1" and weighed a good 220, and I was 4'11", weighing 110 pounds. Bestie. Yes, I was controlled by him. Anyways, I didn't think he was cheating on me, but my coworkers were basically giving me hints like, bitch, open your eyes, quit being dumb. We shared the same phone company. He was on my line, so a coworker told me to log into my phone account and print out the call logs. Well, needless to say, there were multiple numbers, and I called all numbers that I didn't know. This motherfucker had 3 other relationships. One was a 30-year-old. He was also 18. And she didn't give a damn that he was married. She straight up told me, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna still keep fucking him. Another one was 16 years old. She was crying when I called her saying that he had met her whole family and they were going to get married. I was like, sorry, baby girl. Ain't no way y'all are getting married when we're legally married. Another chick didn't want drama, so she stopped talking to him. There were so many other females. I got into his phone eventually by the grace of God because he had his phone locked. And I don't know how, but I figured out his password one day. And OMG, the shit I found in his phone was traumatic. I left him after I couldn't take the beating and cheating anymore. He begged me for years, but I moved on, and now I'm married to an amazing man. He's still the same piece of shit in and out of jail for DV on other women. I'm so glad you got out of there, Bessie. That's fucking scary. That's fucking scary. That's fucking scary. Like, tú tan chiquitita y él tan pinche granotote. Like, I know, Bestie. I'm glad that you're not there anymore. Thank God that was an ex. Yeah. The other day I found out my grandma tracks me. I said, wait, you checked my location? She said, yeah, when I get bored, I look to see where you are. Yeah, I'm glad that that the bestie got out of that situation. That's very scary. Okay. So I found out my raggedy ass ex cheated on me through Facebook Messenger. He was logged in on Facebook on my Safari because sometimes he wanted me to upload pictures for him. So I would use Safari for his account and I would use the app for mine. Anyway, one time I was looking for this restaurant info and it took me to their Facebook page through Safari and I saw I had an inbox notification. This is before you had to download the Messenger app. Anyway, here I was thinking it was my account. I wanted to see my messages and it turned out to be a girl and there was a conversation of my ex and this chick. Well, she turned out to be his own best friend's wife. All hell broke loose for his friend, the woman, and my ex. I took it well because I was falling out of love at that time. To this day, he is still with that woman who cheats on him all the time and he still tries to contact me. But I'm like, hell no, not today, not ever, Satan. Anyway, afterwards, I hooked up with his ex-best friend since we bonded over how they did us wrong. My ex and his woman were pissed, but it is what it is. The only thing I regret was wasting 4 years of my life with that trash. I'm glad you got your lick back. Bitch, I don't know. I don't know. That's the only way to fucking do it. The way the bestie did it, she left. She got her lick back with his ex-best friend. Both of them bitches were mad. Let me tell you something. When I was young, okay, if I was younger, if I was not this fucking 30-year-old fucking bitch, right? If I was in my fucking early 20s and my man cheated on me with some bitch that I knew, you know what I mean? Because, like, she knew that that was his best friend's wife. I would never let that bitch. I would never get my foot off her fucking neck. I would make it my own personal, like, it would be a vendetta, bitch. Every man you get with, I'm taking him from you. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna fucking do it, bitch. I promise you, I will follow you. I will figure out who you're dating, and I will snatch them. Like, you're never gonna know peace, bitch. The fact that you fucked her husband, her ex-husband, good. But she should never know peace. Fuck that bitch. Ruin a whole ass fucking dynamic. Like, I think the worst thing a woman can do, unless you need to. Unless you're put into a position where you need to cheat, because some bitches are, yeah, go with the best friend. But, man, that'll ruin a bitch. That'll ruin everything. Okay. Backstory. I've known my ex since we were kids. Growing up, I always knew he liked me, but I kept things light. Finally, at 20, I thought, fine, I'll give this guy a chance. It turned out to be a big mistake. Aye, bestie. We started dating and everything seemed fine until one night, while I was deep asleep, I had a vivid dream where a stranger told me to check his phone. When I woke up, I was confused but felt compelled to do it. To my surprise, he had turned off his phone. I switched it back on, and since this was back when Snapchat was popular, I naturally checked his messages. Sure enough, he was talking to another girl. I lost it. I threw his phone at him without any regrets. In the middle of the night, I grabbed my things and drove off, never looking back. I never forget the feeling in my stomach. I was disgusted. Bessie, that's the fucking worst. But I'm glad, like, dude, por algo pasan las cosas. I think that's crazy, though, how through a dream you were like, nah, I gotta check this shit. Like something's not right. I wonder if the stranger was the bitch he was cheating on you with. Because that's weird. Have you ever dreamt of people that you've never fucking seen a day in your fucking life? And it's like, bitch, what the fuck you doing in my thoughts? And my fucking thoughts and recollections. Like, get out, ho. Anyways. The way I found out was he didn't come home from work one night, and I kept calling his phone and trying to track it, but it was off. I put it to where he emailed me once his phone was turned back on. I had fallen asleep for a little bit, woke up and seen an email tracked to the location, kept calling till he answered me. He said that he was with a friend and hung up. Then I seen him come out of the house with her. I jumped out of the truck and confronted him, yelling and screaming, why was he doing this and why couldn't he just tell me he was unhappy? While I was doing all this, she was in the back of him giggling and laughing. So I started beating her ass. He got me off of her and she ran back in the house. His dumbass realized he parked on a street with no overnight parking and his truck was towed, so I gave him a ride to work. I know, I was so stupid, but while he was at work, I packed mine and my daughter's things and left. The next day, she had moved in and they broke up like 3 months later. So glad I closed that chapter of my life. I would have crashed. I would have ran his ass over. What you mean you still get him a ride to work, bestie? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I found out through a dream too. The girl's initials were spot on too. My ex was shook. I've had a disgusting cheating ex like that. It's the worst. I went from being 180 to 110 because of him. Did you at least get gas money? Yeah, I would let his bitch ass fucking walk. Fuck you. I'm glad they told your shit, bitch. I don't know. I guess it's easier said than done. Like, oh, I would have done this or I would have done that. But in the moment, sometimes you go into fucking shock and you don't know what the fuck. Like, how did we even get here? What's happening? What's, like what? I don't know. Dude, the worst thing that ever happened to me, bitch. I'll never, bitch, never recover from this shit. When me and Jacobo were, we had like separated, según nosotros, right? When I was going to be a hoe, we were both in our whole fucking phase. Before we had gone into our whole phase, where like, cause mind you, this fucking dusty ass bitch, he told me he didn't want to be with me. I told him, I was like, I want to be with you. Like, I want it to just be me and you. I don't want you to be a hoe. I don't want to be a hoe anymore. I want to leave the whole life alone. And he was like, no, I'm having fun. I don't want to be your man. I'm not even living in Austin right now. I'm going to Houston, Dallas. I'm going everywhere. I'm working everywhere. So, like, you know, I'm doing my own thing. I said, oh, okay, perfect. So I'll just keep being a hoe then. Cool, right? And at that time, right, I want to say it was, like, the last time that we had, like, you know, did some shit before he headed back to fucking Dallas. I went through his phone, bitch. I didn't go through his text messages. I went through just his fucking messenger, bitch. And I was disgusted at how many bitches he was talking to. I was just like, wow. Wow. And at that time, I had seen one of Scar's friends in his fucking inbox trying to get him to buy her a phone. And then, bitch, I was even shooker because there used to be this bad bitch here in Austin in the Tribal era, right? She was in his motherfucking inbox. And she was trying to get him to buy her something too. And I was just like, oh. And that's, like, to be honest, como que me desanimé. Because, like, we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. We were, like, F-buddies. But I, like, really wanted something, right? And so I was just like, wow. So I don't even have a fucking chance. Like, and that's when I kind of completely gave up on the whole thing. And then me giving up on, like, trying to be with him, that's when he came back. But it was an eye-opener for sure. When I saw all those fucking messages and how he would talk to bitches, I was disgusted. I was like, ew. Like, I had the biggest fucking ick because I was like, the way you talk to me in the beginning is just how you talk to these fucking raggedy bitches. I'm literally just another fucking message in this hoe. Mind you, it wasn't their message. It was our conversation with a text message. But still, I was like, wow. And so then when we decided to get together and, like, I was like, delete. I was like, you need to block all these fucking bitches. You need to create a whole new Facebook. Like, I can't do this shit. I was like, block all these bitches. Delete these motherfucking messages. I don't want to fucking see it, right? And he was like, well, let me see yours. Bitch, I was young and dumb, didn't think about that. He said, let me see your fucking message. Let me see your fucking messenger. Let me fucking see who you been fucking messaging. And I was like, you know that one bitch in court when she was like, that was me, bitch. Because I was like, okay, I can block too, bitch. I can block too. I'm not scared to fucking block. Like, I don't care. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I had to block a lot of fucking dudes. And it was sad because some of them were pretty fucking, you know what I mean? Like, some of them were pretty good. Yeah, I was like, wait, this ain't even about me. This is about you. How did we get the conversation going about me? And one of the, I'm not gonna say anything, but one of them, it really pained me, bitch, because I didn't even give him an explanation. Like, I should have just fucking blocked him. And then he ended up asking one of my friends about me, and he was like, hey, like, she just blocked me out of nowhere, and like, what happened? And like, you know, I miss her. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me you miss me right now, because it was good, bitch. It was good. I know a girl who told her boyfriend, I love you for the first time, and he said, thank you. I appreciate you feeling that way. Oh, God. Had a wife. Whole time had a whole wife. Kathy, happy 18 months. I hate when they do that. Can we talk about that dumbass light-skinned Latina trend? Bitch, me, I did it. I put it to joke, though. People don't know how to fucking read it. But I was fucking dead at these fucking bitches. Like, and you know what? This is literally, like, this is our own fault. This is our own fault as a community because of nicknames. Le dices Wera una pendeja y se la cree. Straight up. There was a lot of talk about, oh, I grew up que me dicen la Wera. Well, they didn't use it right. Now, actually, let's get into this, okay? I need to hear what y'all think, because to me, this is just me. This is what I grew up thinking Wera was, okay? Wera to me literally is light brown blonde hair. Not necessarily colored eyes. If you have colored eyes, yes, you're exempt. But mostly it's light skin and light hair. So that's what, to me, what Wera was. And like you would see like light skin, very pale girls with black hair. Those to me eran como blancas. Like, oh, es que estás blanquita. But Wera, it's like a whole nother thing in itself. I always used to stay out of the sun. I'm not even dark. I'm yellow. No, you'll see, if I go into the sun, I will get darker. Like, yo sí soy, I don't know if I classify it as like straight up morena. I would say morena. Like, I have the potential to get darker, straight up. This is me, like, not doing too much. But if I go out and I swim or I'm out walking, like, I can get a pretty nice fucking gnarly tan. Which I hope not, because then I get fucking new foundation. The fuck? My brother is el güero, pero por pretito. Yeah.
Qué cosita hermosa.
Hello. Thank you. La leche se pudrió. Y me hizo una matcha y estaba horrible.
¿La leche?
La leche que está ahí adentro.
¿Por qué se pudrió?
Pues no te acuerdas que nos mandaron un email que salimos y se fue la luz.
No, chingues, ¿sí por eso chingó?
Yo pienso, sabía horrible, sabía bien como amargo, como...
Santa cachucha.
Como sour. It was fucking nasty.
Ok.
Thank you.
Me voy a echar un baño. Saludos a las comadres.
Saludos. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, bitch. But yeah, so that to me is Wera. I don't know what anybody else thinks Wera is. Some bitches are out here just being fucking delulu. I'm trying to think about Wera. You know who I think is... Well, let me see. Let me sip on it. Let me think about it. Go show the pumpkin there, right? Let me think about it. I'm trying to think who I know here personally who could be Wera. I think Garo's Wera, no? Because Garo has green eyes. Garo's a green eye bandit. Garo is Werita. They call my daughter Wera because she's very light skinned with light brown hair. My husband has green eyes, but not daughter. I had to ask people to not call her that, and they were bothered. Yeah, but tu niña sí es Wera bestie. Like, you know what I mean? I understand why they're calling her that, which again we shouldn't, because we shouldn't play into colorism. But Sí es güera. Even if she doesn't have colored eyes, sí es güera por el pelo y por la piel. Como pijos in my family would be considered güera. For real? Pijos is güera in your family? That's just a ginger bitch. And she's not even ginger. Y'all, I'm saying it right now. Lo digo y lo afirmo. That bitch ain't even ginger. Like, she's not a ginger. I think her hair just has, like, reddish tones in it. But it's brown. She's not a fucking redhead. I hate when bitches, oh yeah, I'm a natural redhead. Bitch, where the fuck is the red at? Where the fuck? Okay, if you think that P-Hose is a redhead, raise your fucking hand right now. We're gonna do the great fucking divide, bitch. Because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this fucking slander. That ain't no fucking ginger. That bitch ain't ginger. I know her. That bitch ain't ginger. But yes, I'm a todo iced coffee per. They would call me Wera growing up, and then I would go to Mexico, so this day don't like it. I feel que me están diciendo gringa. Well, look, there's a different... In Mexico, si te dicen Wera, pero vas visitando, is because vienes de acá. Because when I was in Puebla and I had my blonde hair, they're like, hey, Wera, que no sé qué. But it's not... They're not trying to compliment you. They're literally saying because you're coming from the U.S. That's something nada que ver. I think Wera's like Wera and Blanca's like Snow White. But since my daughter is mixed and people sometimes call her negrita, I'm like... Mexican ain't shit. She's a pick-me bitch. No hands in the chat. Not a ginger below pelirroja. She got the freckles too. I guess. It just looks more brown to me. Yo cuando voy a México soy una güera en el tanguis too. Meanwhile, this is legit my skin color. Big back cornudos, happy 21 months. Por eso digo. She has freckles, es pelirroja. I know, but my family in Mexico would consider her güera. I'm a natural redhead. No, I don't know. Yo no sé cómo está ese de pinche desmadre. Doña Reclamos ya es güera. It's under Auburn. That's what it is. Auburn. I was looking for the fucking word. I was like, what? It's like Auburn, but no, it's ginger. But I guess I have freckles with brown hair. I think it's more brownish, but you know, fucking sue me. Pero güera no creo. Yeah. Salvador sé que es güera. Pues I don't know. I'ma trust you on that. Nunca te he visto, so si eres güera, pues blonde hair is güera. Yeah, to me, it's light brown, blonde hair, is güera. Is güera. And maybe even the gingers. Because there are gingers in Mexico. There are real gingers in Mexico. You would consider them kind of güera. Mexico still gives me the ick when they call me güera. Thanks for the 27 months of puro desvergue. Mo, happy 27 months, bestie. Her. But, yeah, I think, for me, the only güera I've seen... Saltwater, si eres güera, dropped the vid early. Sale, I consider Yesenia a güera. I know es güera. Yo pienso que no es güera. My ass cheeks are güeras. Shit, not even my ass cheeks are fucking güeras. I don't think she's a güera. Well, I don't know. Y'all tell me, because I could be wrong, bitch. I don't fucking know. Ese Canelo saying his parents are primos hermanos. Yeah, I'd consider Yesenia a güera. Ah, pues estás bien mal, mija. Just kidding. To me, güera is white passing, like Doña Reclamos looking. To me, güera, like I said, is having light brown hair, blonde hair, que tengan ojos como de color, but very, very light skin. But also not pale, because I feel like people are confusing pale and güera. Güera nomás it said very light skin. Pale, eso es como blanquita, ¿no? Because güeras really aren't pale. They're like, I don't know. I don't think Pijos is a güera. I don't think she's a güera. To me, it's getting a blonde with blue eyes. My husband and cuñada are whole gingers, their mustache and barba look funny. Let me look up some real güeras. Let me go look at the güera trend. Yeah, Belinda es güera. La Esther, esa güey es güera. Let me just show y'all some examples. Gia is... Yeah, güera and blanca. No, I think Gia is blanca. I don't think it is güera because her hair isn't... it's not naturally blonde. Gia is más blanca. Big difference between güera and blanquita. To me, it's white passing. Y Pijos tiene los... Don't piss me off. Now, you can touch Mexican like no one will be surprised that she speaks Spanish. I expect her to speak Spanish. Yeah, Gia es blanca, no es güera, porque no tiene el pelo naturalmente light. I don't consider Pijo a güera. Ándale, Angelique Boyer es una güera. It's literally the definition of Valeria Marquez. Descansa en paz. Sí. Okay, look. This is a Wera. So you see how she has like gingery hair. It's very light. Her skin is light. Tiene los ojos de color. Mira, esa para mí es una güera. Esta güerita. Esa es güera. Let's see here. It's fucking stupid because we can't even find the real güeras anymore. Bitch, all these fucking... We can't even find the damn real güeras. Okay, como esta, mira. Esa es güera. You know what I mean? But yeah, we can't even find the real fucking güeritas no more. Because these bitches done fucking... Where the real güeras at, actually? ¿Dónde está la chiquilla de la foto? Porque no la veo. Matter of fact, I really ain't even seen no real bitches doing this trend right. ¿Dónde está la chiquilla de la foto? It's puro pinche choco crispy. Can the güeras come to the front? What if you're type güera mexicana? Just because you got your hair blonde doesn't make you one. Exactly. That's a güera, not one you haven't had sun this year. Or it's because you have color tan doesn't make you a güera either. Bestie, I thought, what do you think about wearing shoes in the house? My mom thought I was crazy that I asked for them to take their shoes off. Yeah, you should not wear shoes in the house. It brings in like a bunch of shit. Edith Gonzalez was a güera de Monterrey. I used to get called because I was light skin and light hair and light brown eyes until I went to the sun more often and dyed my hair black. And people told me to stop calling me that because I hate that. I have black hair, brown eyes, light skin complexion, and get called güera in Mexico. I don't like it. Y bueno, y es que no eres typical güera, eres blanca. Has a ser blanca. And other güeras are really just blancas. I think the main thing that differentiates blancas from güeras is the natural hair color. Yeah, como la Kenia, esa es güera. I think la Sol León, no, ha de ser blanca. I don't know what her natural hair color is. You know what's crazy, bitch? You know what's crazy is that Let's Do Makeup, low-key, could pass off as Wera. I did not know that because I did not know that her natural hair color is like a light brown. She dyes it black. She could be a little Wera passing. I didn't know that. She could be a little Wera passing. T, who knew? Red to me is like Lindsay Lohan. Yeah. I don't know, though. I don't know. But yeah, I think the only Wera that I know is Caro. We leave our shoes in the garage and wear Crocs in the house. Like house shoes. Like we leave our shoes at the fucking door and we put our house shoes on. I'm trying to think if anybody in my family is... El único que yo puedo decir que es güero de mi familia is one of Scar's sons. One of Scar's sons, when he was born, he had blonde hair. Y sí está bien güerito, la verdad. I don't know if he still looks like that because I haven't seen him. But he did have blonde hair. Vamos a ofender porque le digo que no she's out of my apartment. Dice que soy chocosa. Ah... My daughter has golden brown hair and light skin, but I don't call her that. Es que todo depende de tus gustos. But in Mexico, Mexicans, not just in Mexico, here también uno tiene la pinche... tiene la pinche mala maña de poner apodos. Nicknames for us is they take it too fucking seriously. I'm torta. Because I'm big. You know what I mean? Te dicen el pinche... A mí me dicen torta porque estoy gorda. They'll call you fucking, you know, I don't know, prieta, morena, güera... they make fun of you. You know what I mean? Like, it just, we're really bad with nicknames. Y se te quedan. PJ is, literally, she's pijamitas. That's crazy, bitch. Laura Mulatto's niece is a güera with red hair. Anita and Diana look güeras from their profile pictures. My home was a no-shoes house, too. I used to get called leche. That's insane. So, yeah. And it sucks because, to be honest, like, se te queda. My dad is el negro because he's the darkest of his brothers. No, because, Jacobo swears, in his family, voy a pensar quién está güero en la familia. Nomás hay una. So one of our nieces is blanca. no es Wera, es blanca. She's very, very pale, and she has la niña que siempre está ahí con nosotros. She has long, curly black hair, pero ella es blanca. She's really, really light skinned, pero Wera no es, because she doesn't have blonde hair. And then our nephew, Mexico City son, he's pretty güero. Villa Vlog, welcome back to Las Besties. I'm glad you're back with us, bestie. Can't believe she retired the famous PJs. Insane. My representative from Mexico says Morena Clara. A la madre. I didn't know they fucking put that shit on there. That's crazy. But like my sister, so Scar, her nickname was Morena. Because she's always been darker skinned. They would call her La Mori. They would, like, me, my nickname to my family is Nana. And ellos don't like to make fun of you. Y, te lo dicen flaca, but she's tall y gordita y de flaca no tiene nada. My mom te dice chona porque eres... ella antes trabajaba haciendo calzones. To me, güero is someone who actually passes as white, not güero with Latino complexions. Like, you can tell they are, let's say, Mexican, but not light skin. Or Mexican, right? Asians always take their shoes off. I don't know why it's in practice here. That word makes me cringe. What word? So, yeah, it's just nicknames. Yeah. My little man has orange hair, green eyes, freckles, and white as a ghost in the summer. My baby girl is a whole ass Cocoa Puff. Y hasta eso también, because I have una conocida que también su niño no es güero, pero nació con el pelo, he's a ginger. And so they pusieron que el canelo. And I'm like, you know. My family would call me Prieta, I'm yellow. I'm blanca, my daughter creo que sí pasa como güera, maybe. Yeah, I guess it just depends. But, te digo que mi tía tiene dos niños bonitos y le dicen mojinos. Oh, I've never heard that. But yeah, my Scar's nickname was More. They're called La Mori, La More. Like, if anybody... And cuando yo fui a México, oye, La More, ¿cómo está? Pues ahí anda la güey. Ahí anda toda pendeja todavía. Pendeja no se le quita. One of my cuñadas is pale, but she looks savvy as heck, and she swears she looks white. My brother's birthday name is Armando, and it's very corajudo, so my tío nicknamed him Armando Broncas. What the fuck, bitch? That's funny. No, and what's crazy with Mexican is they get shorter. Like, a lo mejor es Armando Broncas, y that's when no es el pinche Broncos. Va a decir que Bronco 956. It changes. Like, it doesn't ever stay consistent, bitch. They would call my other sister La Vaca, bro. And it, dude, it's a pinche, and it's no por gorda, okay? Never that. It was because she would get mad, and she would, like she would breathe hard out of her fucking nose, so le pusieron que La Vaca, because she would, like, breathe like a fucking bull, right? And so, same thing. When I go places with my family, y La Vaca, ¿cómo está? Ahí anda. Bro, I can't. If I don't put my brows on, I look like Edward Scissorhands. Besties, no, my mom's dad is sick. She's leaving in Mexico to see him. I feel nothing. When my dad died, my mom wasted no time to throw away his clothes and belongings. She'd get annoyed when I cried for him. Well, you don't know what your mom lived with him, bestie. Y ahora, pues, es su papá. Pues, es un dolor diferente. I hate that, too. One of my twins se llama Lea, y la señora le dicen, Lea es un lío. No, dude. And so there's this, one of Jacobo's friends se llama Brandon su niño, right? And they would always make, because his name is Brandon Lee. And so Jacobo and all the guys would be like, bueno, Brandon lee or no lee? I'm like, oh, y'all ain't shit, bitch. Y'all ain't shit. Stop, because I nicknamed my husband's cousin's wife Señora Champurrado because she took it all after our Christmas dinner she didn't make. Bestie, ¿qué pedo? Trying to resubscribe your channel. My account was on 0. Oh, my uncles would call me modelo because I would always model when I was little. Imagínate. Y yo pensaba que es un modelo de la cerveza. So hasta ahorita. My mom would call my sister Dallas porque Dallas nalga. ¡Oh, la virgo! Pues así está el dicho. ¿A qué vas a darles? ¿A darlas? Yo, my nickname was just Nana. They would call me Nana. I don't know where the fuck that came from. I don't know. But a lot of Julias are Nanas. I don't know why. Because my next door neighbor, her name was Julia too. And like they would call her Nana. I don't know how you get that from that. My daughter's name is Mila, and my family calls her Mila Mula. My name is Rana because my sister couldn't say Adriana. She would say Rana. Oh, dude, y es que se te queda. That shit's embarrassing. Like, hopefully it's a good nickname. If it's not a good nickname, bitch, that shit will fucking stay with you forever. I call my grandma Doña Rastrillo because she be trying to take everything de aquí para sus nietos. Mine is also Yeya. My name is Valeria. A lot of the guys that Jacobo has heard, they call him Yayo. Instead of Jacob, they say Yayo. Que Yayo. I'm like, y'all can't say Jacob, bitch. Y'all kill me. Then my husband making me mad because I couldn't find my charger. I was about to beat his ass. Na Doña Rastrillo. A los enojones le dicen toros. Pues, yeah, my sister, que la vaca. And now my mom be like, la vaca. Ooh, la vaca. Ooh. But she did have a temper, not gonna lie. Still does, low key. And then my brother would just call him Junior. Little June bug. I'm Belly, short for Chabeli because my middle name is Isabel. I hate it. Dude, mi prima se llama Chabela. And they call her Chobs. I'm telling you, bitch. It just gets short. It gets shorter with time. Isn't Yayo the forbidden powder? I don't know. But that's what everybody calls him. Let me find out it's not because of his name, bitch. I'm gonna ask him that. And in Mexico, they call him Nene. The baby little Nene. Bitch. That fucking big ass fucking... Funny thing is, así le dicen a mi husband's our rancho, es called Rancho Las Ranas. Así debe de ser. Mi papá se llama Juan de Dios y como era bien desmadroso, le decían Juan del Diablo. So my dad's nickname for me is Toro. My nephew would call me Arena instead of Lorena. Yes, he was a forbidden power. Look it up from Scarface. Let me find out that's why they call him that, bitch. Because he used to wild back in the day. Let me find out that's what it is. I'm going to be fucking dead, bitch. I'm over here thinking because they can't say Jacob. Yeah, I went to school with Chabeli, who was chubby, so they used to call her Chubby Belly. Okay, we got some more emails. Yeah, that's what I heard too, forbidden powder. I like the name Isabela, but dislike the nickname Chabela. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the motherfucking, And I don't know why they called Las Marias. What do they call Marias? Wasn't the name for the Marias? It has something to do with fucking Maria. Yeah, dude. I didn't know that. They call him that every time I met his friend. But like, hey, que Yayo. I mean, y'all saw the picture. Era bien pinche malandro. That's probably why they call him that. And well, he never told me that. You know, he did tell me that. Cause I was like, why do they call you Yayo? And he was like, cause they can't say Jacob. They can't. It went from Jacob to Jacob. Oh, to Jacob and then to Yayo. That's embarrassing. Ew. Disgusting. My other nephew, because I was born in the bathtub and somehow I changed the toilet bowl, and little asshole nephew would call me toilet bowl. Jesus. My mom says Maria de la Pata Fría. Maria del Barrio. No. I'm dead, bitch. When you learn something new every fucking day. I didn't know that. Now I know. And I'm gonna fucking interrogate his ass later. Yeah, because he's like, they call me Jacob. Que Jacob y luego que Yayo. Guys, I pone creencia, so they would call me Chencha. I'm glad my mom is here. No, because who the fuck here? I'm sorry, bitch. I'm sorry. Who the fuck is like, who does that, bitch? When it comes to fucking naming your kids, the ones that kill me are like, what is it? Concencia, Consuela, Cagapalos. Like, the C fucking names sometimes get me, bitch. Because who does that? My grandma's Maria, and they called her Maruca, and in her rancho, I've always called her. I'm dead. My aunt también. Concepción, ándale. Concepción, Consuela, is it Conciencia? Or how the fuck you say the name, bitch? Those are some. Oh, Crescencia. Okay, I have no nickname, but I don't have a family. Not him saying Jacob to you. I already gave something is up, bestie. Well, ese nickname se le quedó hace mucho. Hace mucho. When he was Consuelo Concepción, Doña Pure. Ay, no. That's insane. My mom's no, my mom's tío named her Bernardina. Oh, sí, es cierto. Mi tía se llama María y le dice Maruca. What the fuck? Bitch, I was gonna be Milagros. Bitch. Oh, God. I was gonna be Milagros. Imagine that fucking shit. I want to make a man's name to a woman name. This girl, I know her name, can't imagine school and bullying. Mine is Gata. Mariano to Mariana. Better go now. Millie 11. I'm like, ew, you want to get the fuck out, bitch. Get the fuck out. Oh my God. I know. Milagros Garcia. I know. Que cosas. I'm glad my dad stepped in. He said, no, babe, we're not doing that. Don't do that to her. I was going to be Elvira. Oh my God, bestie. Thank God. Thank God, bitch. Because, wow. Well, it depends on how you say it because it's like Elvira. Elvira on Scar. That I do remember on Scarface. Like, oh, Elvira. Pero esa sí es de... Sí es como de señora ese nombre. That might settle in being Chencho y Chencha por corajudos. Yeah, well, like Vicente is Chente. The Milagro del Carmen. Yeah, you're still on. You gonna Starbies? Yeah, I did. Jacobo brought me one. Vergonia. Petrolina. What was fuck. I'm trying to think of the name that I really liked when before I decided, you know, in El Virus. Before I decided like, oh, you know, like let's not do too much. Yo le vamos a Doña Milagros. Ay, no, imagínate. What the fuck? It was like Florera, Florinda, Flor. It was something fucking stupid. I had seen on some fucking show, right? And I remember my friends roasting the fuck out of me, bitch. She was like, oh, it was like something, I don't know. She's like, I'm gonna call your kid Fiona if you ever have a kid. I was like, bitch. Okay, let me take that off the fucking list. Minerva, so they call you mi verga. Constantina. Well, I think maybe it was Florencia. It was something like that. I think it was Florencia. IDKY, but Rosalinda was hidden for me recently. Rosalinda. My boyfriend said he said they call one of the guys pupusas. Filimona is wild. No, Filimon is even wilder, bitch. Don Filimon? The fuck? Ain't no fuck Faustina. My daughter calls me La Pineda and I hate it because now he doesn't give nicknames to his other daughter-in-laws. Nah. Aquí todo parejo. But I just wanted to name our potential child Filomeno Pancrac. I can't even say that, bitch. I might summon some fucking shit up in this room with that spell-ass name. The fuck? I'm not even gonna fucking justify that. I love the name Josefina. I always think of the American Girl doll. I really like old lady names like Ophelia and Winifred. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Simona, I always want an American Girl doll. No, I read all those books, bitch. I'm Josefa, but they call me Chefita. Like, what was it on? Que lo que le dieron, le decían que finita, que la finita. Ah, perro. Esa sí está buena, que Josefina. Ay, finita. Ahí viene la finita. I don't name Josefa after my grandma. There was a guy in my school named There was a guy that I went to school with, que se llama Jerónimo. And they would just be like, Geronimo. Josefa, I love your name. That's my favorite tia's name. Josefina is like a mature name, pero sí está bonito. No es como by Jerome. No es como, you know what I mean? Like, my friend is named Maria Elena, and we call her Nena. I can't stand you. No, because my names were not good. Bitch, I was so fucking stuck on Jacoba, bitch. I remember in the beginning, me and Jacobo had just gotten together, bitch. And I was like, if we were to ever have kids, I like Jacoba. And he was just like, no, don't ever do that. And I was like, why not? I've never seen the fucking name Jacoba. He's like, bitch, don't do that to our
¿No
kids.
se va a llamar Jacoba?
No, estoy diciendo que cuando recién nos juntamos, yo estaba diciendo que si teníamos niños que iba a ponerle Jacoba y que mi papá no me vio como que estás loca.
No, pero Jacoba no.
Entonces,
No, se va a llamar Jakeita. Jakeita.
Jackie or what? I love Margarita, that means Daisy. My husband calls mi fresa, I say strawberry. Montserrat, sí está bien. Sí está bien. I know he was hella side. No, my dad was like, no, what I just did, he was like, yeah, you go, girl. You go, I guess. In Ecuador, I heard people naming their kids Michael Jordan and Donald Trump. I always wish I was kidding. Why are you in my business, matter of fact? I like the name Abigail, but only when pronounced in Spanish. Abigail. Jacoba la escoba. My mom's name is Margarita, and she hates it because her siblings call her Margara. We're gonna name my daughter Jimena, but what's the nickname for that? I don't know. Jimena's a good name, though. I like Jimena. My daughter's name is Valentina, and I love it. That's a good name, too. Valentina está bonita. Mina, Jimena, Mena? Mena, ¿no? Que la Jime. Le dicen la Jime, ¿no? Que la Jime. Monserrat le decía la rata. Jime, ándale, va a ser Jime. I know some señoras named Margarita and they both have daughters named Daisy. That's so cute now that I think about it. What do you mean Margarita means Daisy? Oh, ¿es en español eso? We call my daughter Mina. Yeah, you would do like Mina, Mena, or like Jime. I think Jime is like the way to go. My husband's name is Monico. Jacob don't have a nickname. He don't know what the fuck it is. He don't know what the fuck it is to have a nickname, bitch. I mean, like an actual middle name. Because I do. He can't fucking relate. We're in the generation that is going to name their kids based on Game of Thrones characters. I'm fucking tired of the Daenerys, bitch. First of her name, breaker of chains, bitch. Put all that shit on there, too. Her nicknames for that, so thank you, girls. My names are Delilah and Joseph, and my future husband don't like it, but no, too bad. Alex is my middle name. I love for a boy, Joshua. Joshua is such a cute name for a boy. I love that. I love Joshua. I love James. But then James is like Jaime en español. A mí no me gusta ese pinche desmadre. No me gustan los Jaimes. Los Jaimes a mí me caen gordos a la verga. Los pinches Jaimes siempre son mamones. So, yeah. But I love Joshua. I love that name. And for girls, I really love like Jocelyn, and I like Julissa. Oh wait, I forgot about Jaime Camille. My bad. I take it back. I forgot about Jaime Camille. That's my bad. I finally caught you live. I had to get my membership for a bit. It's okay, bestie. Everyone knows someone who named their daughter Regurgitate. Una Michoacana, happy 27 months, going strong. Yep, I pay for those questions. Ooh. Es Santiago en español. ¿Qué? Iris is pretty. My legal name is a variation of Victoria. Never seen it spelled the way mine is. That's my brother's name, and I agree 100% mamón. Sí, los Jaimes son bien mamones. So, los Jaimes llegan, ay, me llamo Jaime. And they always got like, oh, they always a tad bit of condescendingness in their fucking voice. Maria Cortez, happy 6 months, bestie. I had a patient here, 13 named Draco. James is Santiago. Are you fucking for real? In what fucking world is James Santiago? Are you fucking with me or are you being fair? I thought James was Jaime. Are you being for real, Bessie? In what fucking world? I've never heard that. I need somebody to fact check that. I wanted a melody, but my man refused. Google it. What do I say? Translate James into Spanish? Jimmy is Jaime, no? Santiago is Jimmy. Yes, Bessie, James is Santiago. Are y'all being dead ass? I thought it was Jaime. Let me go look this shit up. It's Jamie, I think. Okay, what do I say? Let me Google it. James in what, Spanish? It says Jaime. It says Jaime, homie. I'm going to we call him Jimmy. Dice Jaime ahí. Basically, you follow Karen and Eddie. How you turn out to Santiago. I think biblical meaning. But you know damn well esa no that el correct translation. You told me to Google it, so I Googled it, and now you're mad that it says fucking Jaime. The fuck? You said Google it, and I Googled it. Now, if you tell me to put what is James biblical, motherfucking, maybe it'll pop up. I think that's the Bible. Ain't nobody talking about the fucking Bible. Ay, que me perdone. Y'all got me Sorry, God. Y'all got me acting out. Y'all got me acting out. Y'all got me fucking saying the Lord's name in vain, bitch. Sorry. Anyways. What do I put? Google it. I did Google it. Maybe in the Catholic translation. I said James in Spanish. Y dice Jaime. It's not Google Translate. I put James in Spanish y sale que Jaime. ¿Dónde vergas uno va a decir que Jaime es Santiago? Fati, happy 27 months. Hope you have a good month. Sending y'all a big hug. Okay, somebody else Google it. Wow. What the fuck I got to lie for? It's right there. I'm not going to... What the fuck would I put James in Catholic, James in the Bible? I put James in Spanish. And it fucking says Jaime. Why y'all trying to act like I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. I just asked my mom. She said, no tiene nada que ver con los nombres. Amor. ¿Ya estás bañando? El nombre James en español es Jaime o Santiago. El nombre de James. Una vez sí que dice que el nombre de James cuando se traduce en español es Santiago. Es Jaime, ¿no? Yo lo busqué en Google y dice Jaime.
Oh, de James.
Ajá.
Sí, es Jaime. Sí, Mr. James.
Es señor Jaime.
Ajá.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Yo tengo mi libro de biblioteca de English.
Es que una vez se dijo que James en español es Santiago.
No, es Jaime.
So Jaime equals James. Santiago translates to sit James in English, bestie. To say Santiago, que dice que en inglés es Santo James.
San James.
But I Googled it. Pero eso es algo muy diferente. Eso es mentira. Jaime es Jaime.
No, porque yo me encontraba muchos güeros y luego les preguntan a mis amigos, ¿tú eres? Porque había Jaime. Oh, James. Oh, Jaime. Pero no sé.
Wait, is it Fiorella? How to call her the name? We call her Flor. Santiago is James. To me, that ain't it. That's fucking insane. How the fuck am I gonna be like a James come up to me? Hey, what's my name in Spanish? Oh, it's Santiago. Bitch, slap the fuck out of me. Slap me, bitch. That's insane. Yo tenía que se llamaba Jaime, le decían Jaime en su trabajo. I don't fucking know. That's how the fuck we get from J to S. Google Santiago in English. That makes sense. Jaime is Jaime. Whoever said that's making the bestie crash out. I don't fucking know. And to be honest, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Anyways. I just Googled Santiago in English is St. James. Me llamo Tiago y dicen James. Yeah, I'll still be kneeling for Jaime. Yeah, I don't care. Any James ever come up to me and say, hey, translate my name is Jaime, I'm like, hey, Jaime. If your son's name is James, I'm calling James. Es más fácil que Santiago sea Tyler. I don't know. Google ain't lying to me. I just know Google ain't lying to me. So y'all said fucking translate James. If you tell me to fucking translate Santiago y sale que Saint James, eso es otro pedo. Es otra cosa. Yo puse James in Spanish y dice que Jaime. Well, I'm married to Jaime and he goes by James with Gringo. Thank you. That's the only. My name is Connie, but my fam does say Constanza sometimes. My tia is Concepcion, and they call her Conchis. So your name is Monica since we all changed the name. Me llamo Pijos. Shit. My nephew's name is Julius. I named him actually. My son's name is Julius, and my family be saying Julio. Like, no, it's no. And you know what pisses me off too? Because when Scar went to Mexico and she told them cómo se llamaba mi sobrino, they're like, we can't say that. We can't say that. We're gonna use his. I think his middle name is Ulises. So they were calling him Ulises, and I was like, how fucking hard is it to say fucking Mexicans? Actually, chill, let me chill. They have a hard time pronouncing J names. I don't know why. I don't know why they do that shit. It pisses me off. But yeah, I named my nephew Julius. I thought it was a nice name, and I gave it to. That was one of my baby names. I don't know if I want kids. Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't want some in that time. I don't fucking remember, but it was one of my baby names, and I was like, you can have it. You can have it for my nephew because you need a baby name. Here you go. So I told her Julia se lo puso, and then ella le puso Ulises, and it is a powerful name. I think it's a really good name. Imagine this is our downfall. I hate when they call my Mateo Matthew. Pues bestia, así es. Así es, lo siento. I know that you named him Mateo, but it does translate to Matthew. So my brother's name is Matthew, y le decíamos que Mateo. So it's you're not gonna get you're not gonna get you're not gonna get it. Te digo, mi hermano se llama Matthew y como que le decimos que Mateo. So yeah. I know that you didn't spell it that way. I know that you named him Mateo. I know his name is Mateo, but it is Matthew. It's Matt. Like, it is what it is. People are going to do it. What do we think of the Mateo spelled Mateo? That's crazy. If it was Matthew, I would name him Matthew. Pero es que así son los mexicanos. They fucking, well, I don't know who says it though. Like, because if you tell me, this is just me though, right? This is my brother because my mom named him Matthew. My husband is Matthew and they call him Mateo. Yeah, por eso que están al revés. If you would have named him Matthew, they would be calling him Mateo. Así es la gente, como que les vale madres, right? They'll change the names. So, my brother's name is Matthew, but like we would call him Matt or Mateo. I don't know why we never called him Matthew. Like it was actually weird to be like, hey, what's Matthew doing? Like that's not real. We should be like, hey, how's Matt? Or ¿cómo está Mateo? And you know what's crazy is that usually when they use the other way of your name, it's because you're in deep shit, bitch. And my brother was always in some fucking bullshit. So, you know what I mean? We would usually call him Matt. But when he was in trouble, Mateo, ven acá. And I was just like, ooh, you in trouble? You're in trouble, girly. My nephew is Matthew and I call him Mateo y me vale ver. Te digo que es al revés. Like calling, and my other brother se llama Manolo. And we'll call him Manny. So, which is stupid. It's literally stupid. Because I'm telling you, that's how it is. Like, así es la gente. Como que nos apendejamos. Se llama pinche Manolo y uno le está diciendo que Manny. Because, you know, if my mom would have named him Manny, we would be calling him fucking Manolo. Nora, happy 27 months, bestie. Nikki, happy 19 months, bestie. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. I get called Adriana and Mariana. Dude. My son is Marco. They call him Marcos. Dude, okay. Same thing. So, Jacobo, his real name is Jacob. His name is Jacob. And his parents put his name Jacob. They call him Jacob. But for whatever reason, simply didn't get Jacobo. They put the O on there. My dad does it too. But it's just like, it's Jacob. And he hates it, but he's already used to it. My son is Braylon. And my family can't say it, so they call him Kikis. My name is Graciela, and they call me Gabriela. I'm telling you, like, I know la gente. And so me working and meeting people and like, you know, being a fucking adult, everybody has always called me Julie. But hey, Julie, I'm like, it's not Julie, it's Julia. It's not Julie, it's Julia. And I've always had to deal with that. Always had to deal with that. That people think my name is Julie. I'm like, where the fuck y'all getting that shit from, bitch? There's no fucking E at the end. Fuck, and you know what? Fuck all you Julies. If your name is Julie, bitch, fuck you. You want to be Julia so bad. I'm sorry I said it. I'm sorry I said it. I don't care. Fuck all you Julies. Except for Jules by Julie. I fuck with her. But all you other Julies? Yeah, fuck a bitch named Julie. People call me Briette in Spanish. It's because they can't pronounce the G's or the J's. Do you like Julia or Julia or you don't care? I've never been called Julia. It's always just been Julia or Julia. But I've never been called Julia. Matter of fact. It's always Julie, Julia, or Julia. And my dad, bitch. Why are you calling anything other than my name? No, when my dad would be like, Julia, ven pa' acá. Anytime I hear my name in Spanish, I get like fucking scared. I get jumpy, bitch, because I'm like, I'm in some shit. Even I'll go and be like, Julia, like, because he never calls me Julia. But the times he called me Julia, I'm like, what happened? What happened? What happened? My daughter is Eliana. They call her Liliana. Yeah, I get tense. I'm like, what? What's a T? What's a T? What's a T? Like the who or the Jew. Either way, to me, it doesn't matter. I answer to both of them. Okay, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. My friend, her man, bitch. I remember we got into some shit over names. And I honestly was like, what the fuck? Because, okay, he was telling me, right? He was like, your name's not Julia. It's Julia. And people need to say it right. And I was just like, because he had a J name too, right? I think he's a kid. His name was Jonas, right? If you're watching this, I'm sorry. But we were all calling him Jonas. Because that's how you say the whole time, the J in Spanish, right? So I'd be like, oh, hola, Jonas. He's like, it's Jonas. And I'm just like, the only Jonas I know is the motherfucking Jonas Brothers, okay? So I'm sorry. So we would call him, he hated it, bro. Like, he would make it a point to tell us, it's not Jonas, it's Jonas. And I'm just like, I'm Julia. Like, he's like, but no, you shouldn't let people like do that to you. You shouldn't do that. Like, correct them. It's Julia. And I'm like, it don't fucking matter. My dad's called me Julia all my fucking life. Like, you know what I mean? So I remember, and we were all just like, damn, he's really bothered by it. But you can't let Mexicans know, bitch, that shit bothers you. Because now we're going to do it more. And so now every time I'm like, hola, Jonas. Hola, Jonas. Don't tell me you don't like it, because now I'm going to do it more. And my name is Inés. Agarran vuelo, they do it on purpose. Exactly. I'm like, okay, yeah. So, and nunca se le ha ido. And like, I'm like, I think maybe it's just, because he's not Mexican. So I was like, maybe y'all pronounce y'all's J's. Mexicans really don't. Mexicans see J in the alphabet. They say, bitch, fuck that J. Fuck a bitch with a J name. We don't give a fuck. And they don't. They don't. They don't like pronouncing the fucking hard J. I don't know why. It is what it is. No, because when I hear the Haas and Jasmine, I know I'm in for it. Oh, here's the thing though. I don't know why. Y eso es una maña que yo tengo. Las Jasmines. I don't really say Jasmine. How do you say it? I just say Jasmine. Or even with the Y, but Jasmine. But I've never been a Jasmine. Is it Jasmine? I don't know. I don't know. I need to work on that. Because I just go to the yeah. I'm like, Jasmine? Okay, we got some more emails. Whew. Hi, bestie and besties. I found out my ex-husband was cheating when one night he got home after 9 p.m. I had gone as far to call CHP and report him missing. I was told by CHP he had passed in an accident. It wasn't him, by the way. He would usually be home by 3 or 4. He had no excuse. Shortly after he suffered a knee injury, he was home recovering. I went to work. I had this feeling that I needed to go home, so I did. Surprise for me. He was talking to this bitch. He was so scared because he couldn't run. I took away his phone. I left. They are now married. She still calls me from time to time to ask if I'm seeing him. Sucks to be her name she can have. I'm not going to say her name, bestie. Sucks to be her. Fuck that bitch. That's insane, bestie. That's a fucking... Wow. Wow. Is a sopa de fideo from Saturday still good for today? No. Today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. It's not good, bestie. Just throw that shit out. My daughter's name is Jasmine, and I say her name sound like you, Yasmin. My mom's always said Jasmine. I hear her Jasmine because it sounds like has-beens. No, throw it out, bestie. Throw it out. Throw it out. Okay. Hi, bestie. This is not a cheating story, but that bestie that fed her man menudo made me laugh. Every time my husband makes me mad, I don't even argue with him anymore. I just give him the silent treatment, and he stays quiet the rest of the day. But when that happens, I make him his favorite dessert, flan, and I offer him a piece, and he says no quiero. So I sit next to him and eat my flan, and I can feel he's looking at me. The reason he doesn't take it is because I watch a lot of crime documentaries, and I always tell him I watch it to learn from their mistakes. Anyways, he ends up asking for a piece every time. I know for the next few days he's thinking if he might be getting poisoned by flan, but he's probably like, fuck it. He won't pass my flan. That's fucking hilarious, bestie. So if it's only good till the next day. After that, no bueno. Yeah, bestie. Throw it out. Throw it out. Throw it out. Bestie, I found out he was cheating on me the day of my grandpa's funeral. He was sleeping on his phone. He was sleeping. And his phone was going off nonstop. I grabbed his phone and I was in shock from what I saw. I went through messages where he was telling them I was a mistake and that he wished one of them was the mother of his son. On Messenger, I also saw him calling his first baby mama and saw videos of her using a cucumber and moaning his name. Perro asco. Then I went to his photos and he had a hidden gallery where he would record señoras in their 50s chingándoselas from back to front. I sent all that to my phone, looked them all up, and I saw some of the senior ladies were married and sent the pictures and videotapes and messages to them. I was like, chingue su madre, si mi hogar se fue a la chingada, la de ellas también. Then from all the anger I posted on Facebook page and tagged the ones he had and turned off his phone. I waited for him to wake up and confronted him at first. His narcissist ass was saying it wasn't him. He said it was my fault for being fat. Then he started crying to give him a chance. Pendeja yo, I said okay, but I knew I had to get out of this relationship ASAP. 2 weeks passed and it was the day of my son's baptism. Ese día otra vez lo vi en el puto celular y fue cuando me armé de valor. I told him, agarra tus mierdas y lárgate. He grabbed the mamalona's keys and was leaving just with the truck. I ran to take the keys from him and he pushed me. My cousin saw and ran to tell all my family that they were still at the party. My dad and uncle surrounded the truck and took it away. El perro se fue caminando y homeless porque I broke his phone as well. This happened 5 years ago. Now he got deported and have problems with 2 of his hosts fighting me for his belongings. And I have nothing to do with it. El karma llega a su tiempo, bestie. Fuck. That was a lot, bitch. Oh my God. Wowzers. That was a lot, bestie. Wow. I'm still stuck on him fucking 50-year-olds. And the first baby mama putting a cucumber in her fucking concha. No, a mí también se me subió la pinche presión. Oh my God. That's a bitch. Hey, A+ for fucking storytelling, hoe, because that was amazing. That was amazing. That was amazing. That's storytelling 101, bitch. Whoo. Whoo. What's wrong with 50? Nothing. But if I'm 50, there's nothing wrong with being 50. But if I'm 50, I'm letting a fucking young thing fucking clap my cheeks and record it, bitch. Something ain't right with me. Because now look at them. 50 and having a sex tape is insane, bitch. At 50 years old, you should not have a sex tape. We should learn from our mistakes. I got 20 years to learn some shit. If at 50, I got a sex tape out there floating, I ain't shit. Fuck. You play too damn much. A couple more gas and you pass out. No. Mira, destapen las pinches cocas de unas frías ahorita, bestie. That was a lot. That was a fucking... I'm gonna read the beginning again because I feel like I was out of breath, bitch. I was like... Okay. I'll read the beginning. Bestie, I found out he was cheating on me the day of my grandpa's funeral. He was sleeping on his phone and was going off nonstop. I grabbed his phone and I was in shock from what I saw. I went through messages where he was telling them I was a mistake and that he wished one of them was the mother of his son. On Messenger, I also saw him calling his first baby mama and saw videos of her using a cucumber and moaning his name. Perro asco. Then I went to his photos and he had a hidden gallery where he would record señoras in their 50s chingándoselas from back to front. I sent all that to my phone, looked them all up, and saw some of the senior ladies were married and sent the pictures, videotapes, and messages to them. I was like, chingue su madre. Si mi hogar se fue a la chingada, la de ellas también. I turned on the volume like I shouldn't be listening to that, and I'm all alone. I'm telling you, bitch, that was crazy. That was crazy. Oh. From back to front, what that mean? Was un de todo, mija, de todo. Unos sentadones, unos de perrito, todo el desmadre. I was eating fries or something. This is gonna keep me up at night. It's gonna keep me up at night. That's not okay. All right. Whew. The way I found out my abusive ex was cheating on me and I stayed. When we first got together, he didn't have a phone. He would always call me from his house phone. One day, he gave me money to get him a phone. I don't remember what happened, but I wasn't able to get him a phone. A few weeks go by, and we were talking on the phone, and I hear Mercy by Kanye West starting playing on the phone, hung up. It automatically clicked. He called me back and tried to act like I had hung up on him. I said, you got a phone, and he tried to deny it for a while, then switched his story to he was trying to surprise me in person. I was so dumb that I let it go. A few weeks go by and we were sitting in front of my house when the phone thing comes up. I was like, why did you try to hide that you got a phone? He got mad and threw the phone on my lap and said, go through it. He tried to gaslight me and kept saying I was trying to fight with him. I went through the phone and saw a bunch, like crazy ass amount of bitches on his phone. I was so dumb and young that I stayed with him. And yeah, he became more and more abusive. Till this day, I hate that stupid Mercy song. Bessie, what the fuck you mean? He said, bitch, a man like that ain't shit. He knew he was fucking with other bitches. And he still said, here, bitch, go through it. There's nothing on there. And then you go through it. And yeah, there's bitches on there. The fuck? Back to front is wild. You can't do back to front. You get a yeast infection. Well, okay. What this is, we got a recording.
Just because I have my little baby girl running around. So I met this girl when I was in college. We both were in a program for first generation Latino students. It was to help us transition from being away from home and whatnot. And so I met this girl named Dalia. So Dalia, if you're watching this girl, respectfully, fuck you. Anyways, so I met her. We hit it off. We were like chit chat and whatnot. And then she just randomly tells me like, "Girl, I know you," and I was just kind of confused. I'm like, "Yeah, girl, we met here." And she's like, "No, girl, like I know you," and I was just genuinely confused. I'm like, "Girl, I've never met you outside this classroom. Like I promise you that." And for months, ella estaba así, that like for sure, like she knew me. And I started getting to the point where I started genuinely feeling bad and shitty. I'm like, this girl saying she knows me and I don't remember her. Like, I started feeling bad. I'm like, that's because that sucks, you know? I'm sorry for my little baby girl. And anyways, so I started feeling bad and I asked my best friend, I'm like, do we know her? Like, did we ever meet her? Like, were we at a party and I got drunk and I don't remember meeting her? And me and my best friend was like, girl, I don't recognize her. Like, this is the first time we've met her here. And I was like, okay. I'm like, maybe I'll start feeling less bad. And she really wanted to be friends with me. And because we exchanged number, we exchanged like social media accounts, and she would Snapchat me and I would Snapchat her back and whatnot. And we even lived in the same dorm. So we would always like bump into each other. And I thought she was really cool. Like I was down like to be friends. Me and her would kick it and have breakfast some days or get a coffee. And then one day she was like, girl, I'm going to figure out how I know you. I promise you. And I was like, well, I laughed it off and I didn't think anything of it. And then one day she sees me and my ex. So mind you, me and this man were like together from since we were 13 to 19, going on 20. I was 20 years old. And so she sees us walking, and he was actually walking to that class that I had with her. And so she yells out my name. She's like, hey, girl. And I was like, hey. And then I glanced at my ex, and he looks like spook bitch. And I was just like, something, my gut was telling me like something was like off, like something wasn't right. And so she's like, I'll see you in class. And like I noticed she looked at him and she smiled. And like that smile, like it was like there's more to it. Like a girl knows, you know? And so I asked him, like, do you know her? He's like, no. She was saying, how do you know me? And he got like so defensive. And then that's when like, it hit me, like, okay, this goes deeper. Like there's something up. I know it. And so I was like asking her, like, oh, I'll ask her some questions when I see her. So I went in class and I was telling my best friend, I'm like, that encounter was so weird. And so the girl comes in class, right, and she hugs me, and I was like, okay, like, I hug her back, and I'm like, hey, I just want to ask you something. I'm like, where did you go to school? And she happened to go to school with him, and I'm like, And I'm like, I've never been to the school. I lived 30 minutes from the town that that school that they went to was from. And I'm like, girl, I promise you, we've never met. I promise you that. I know for a fact because you told me what school you went to. And she looked at me. She's like, are you with him? And I was like, who? And she said my ex's name. And I was like, we're trying to work things out. But yeah, me and him have been off and on for like so long. I started out high school. And she's like, interesting. And I'm like, you know him, huh? And she's like, girl, I fucked your man in high school. And I was genuinely confused. I'm like, wait, what? And then my best friend was about to pop off, girl. And she's like, had I known, like, she's like, yeah, I fucked him, but had I known that it was you, I wouldn't have fucked him. And I was like, I started asking questions. I'm like, about the time frame? And it was like around Valentine's Day. And I was like, girl, that was like around Valentine's Day and my birthday. And so I was like, well, did you know about me? She's like, yeah, girl, that's how I know you now that I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, when we were about to fuck, I saw your picture on his phone, and I asked him about you, and he was like showing me pictures of you. She's like, but had I known like you were cool and I was gonna like you, I want to be friends with you, I wouldn't have fucked him. And then I'm like, girl, that was like 6 years ago. Like, what are you talking about? And she was just like, well, I can move past it if you can. And it was like a big old deal. Like, it was kind of embarrassing because she did it in front of everybody, like when she told me. But honestly, after she told me, I was like done with both of them. I was like, I don't need you out in my life. Like I don't need this drama. But honestly, this is for all the besties. If you see the red signs, just trust your gut. Don't let these men play you. But I hope everyone's having a great day. Shout out to the bestie Julia for giving us a little venting safe space for us. I hope you guys have a great day. Much love to you all.
That was sweet, bestie. My thing is, bitches are weird. I have to say this. The side piece epidemic, side pieces are fucked. I feel like to be a side piece, you're obsessive because there's no fucking way. Like the way she's like, I know you. I know you from somewhere. I know you, bitch. You know me. Because why? Because you made it a fucking mission to get to know me, to get close to me because you were fucking my man. Like, bitches like that are fucking weird. I don't understand how side pieces have to know about the wife and like have to go, or like the girlfriend or whoever it is at that moment, and they have to like insert themselves. Like, it's fucking weird. That shit needs to be motherfucking studied, how side pieces are like that. Like, a fuerzas se tienen que meter. A fuerzas. Like, that's how men don't get that. Side pieces can never stick to the side. They get attached, they fall in love, they want you to themselves, and they siempre se meten donde no deben. If you're a side piece, you can't befriend the girl unless you're trying to make their life miserable. Exactly. And they'd be like, oh, you're cool. I knew when I was fucking with him that you're with him, but you're cool now. Like, bitch, don't piss me off. Okay. How I found out I was getting cheated on. We're at a bar right by my house. The bar where they record Chicago Fire. Ooh. There was a tequila rep asking to take photos, and he was a little hesitant. Never had that happen before, so I was like, okay, weird. He was going to Google the brand, and I saw an escort website on his favorites. Instantly snatched his phone, looked through it. While he didn't have the membership, that's the only way you can message the girls. I went through his recently viewed favorited. No one was favorited, but like at least 6 scrolls worth of girlies he was looking through. Man, I crashed the fuck out at the bar. Mind you, I live in the area, and one of the bartenders knows me. Super busy for Cinco de Mayo, May last year on a Sunday. I walked home, refused to speak to him, didn't want to hear him out because, bitch, what or who do I look like letting you lie and play in my face? Anyway, so after a month or so, he was sending me Venmos, Cash Apps, emailing me from his work email. I had that motherfucker blocked on everything. I told him the only way I would see him again so he could explain himself was if he put down a down payment on a car for me. We had discussed this prior. He wanted me to get the car I've always wanted, and him having the same make, he offered to put me on his account so I could get a service on his dollar, right? So I knew I at least needed to milk whatever funds he was willing to give so it didn't go to another girl. While technically he did cheat making a profile with his pictures and all, it turned out someone was catfishing using my photos, so he wanted to check and catch me up. Man, that shit was messy. My RS7 is now paid off thanks to him, and we live together. We're laughing so ugly right now as I'm exposing him because he thinks he's crazy, the lengths we both went to stay together. Oh, okay. I didn't get it. I didn't understand what's going on. So somebody was using your picture pretending to for the escort site. So he was trying to fucking see if it was really you. Is that what so it was like you didn't let him explain type shit. And that's why he was doing all that shit to try and get your attention. Right? Okay. I mean, hey. I don't know. I don't know. Since he next to you, we got to keep it cute. No, but here's the thing, besties. Things like this do happen. We're just all fucked up. Like, I know a lot of y'all are side-eyeing. You're like, I don't know about that. But realistically, shit like that does happen. You know what I mean? Shit, he said that somebody had sent it to him. Somebody had sent it to him saying, hey, ain't that your girl? Not too much on her man's besties. Yeah, like you just, shit like this happens. Mistakes happen. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes unexplainable shit happens. And I feel like we're all fucked up. Nobody really trusts anybody anymore. And freak accidents happen, like just stupid. It's like really like you go to school and you're like, hey, the dog ate my homework. Sometimes that really does happen, but because people use it so often, it's like, you know what I mean? You don't believe it. It's almost like, yeah, we're toxic. We get fucking triggered. Sometimes freaky shit happens, like unexplainable shit happens. At the end of the day, it ain't our life. They're laughing at it. Anyways, they're laughing at it. And she got a car, so yeah. Anyways. Hello, Bessie. Long story short, how I found out he was cheating. We went into a liquor store and he was on the phone behind me, slowly walking. And when we walked out, he was also walking slowly and started speaking his language. And I understand a little bit. But I heard him say, oh, I'm just with a friend right now. And I looked back like, what the fuck? And when we were walking toward the car, his phone got connection to the car. And I heard a girl voice and he quickly hung up. So I confronted and he kept saying, no, she's just an old friend from Canada I went to school with. And he even started to cry. I see my ass got so mad. I opened the door and closed it super hard and walked to my house. Then the next day he said, I can't open the car door. What the hell did you do? It's stuck. I hung up, blocked him, and never talked to him again. Finding out later on they were together. What language was he speaking? French? How the fuck you understand French? French is hard. As a matter of fact, I think the best he needs a new purse because why did he doubt you? Exactly. Freak, all right. What do they speak in Canada? French, no? Basically, how the fuck you learn French? I wouldn't know what the fuck they were talking. The French, they talk fucking... Like, I would imagine what English speakers think Spanish is. Like, that's what I think French is to me. Because French is just a mix of fucking words. It sounds like an Italian drunk slurring their fucking words. That's what French sounds like to me. And it's too damn fast. So the fact that you caught on to that is crazy. Bessie, I found out my husband was cheating because I was in labor and he kept leaving. I had speculation, but obviously was trying to enjoy my moment with my daughter. Weeks later, I prayed and prayed to God to give me confirmation I'm not crazy. He kept blaming my postpartum depression, saying I was tripping. Randomly, one night, I got 3 voicemails from him. He had butt dialed me, and there it was, bestie, a bitch's voice in the voicemail with him keying it up. A year later, and I still replay those voicemails in my head. It's like traumatic. P.S. The girl he was cheating on me with was also married. Dude, that is... Oh, my God. That is fucking like... I'm telling you, men who cheat on their pregnant wives is insane. You were in labor, bestie. Like, hijo de su pinche madre. I respect. No sé si... Creo que ya no están juntos, pero que chingue su pinche madre. We need to start holding these women accountable. I gotta say it, bitch. Nobody wants to say it. I'm gonna say it. We gotta start holding these women accountable for fucking raising these shitty ass men. I feel like there needs to be a law. If I were ever president, bitch, there's a law. If a man cheats on you, you get to beat his mom up. Because men love their moms. And you know damn well he don't want to see his mom getting beat up, bitch. And after the second cheating, you get to stab the bitch. I said what I fucking said. I said what I fucking said. Your mom's gonna get beat up every fucking time you cheat on me, ho. Anyways, wait a minute. Imagine Mina getting beat up, bitch. Imagine Mina getting beat up because her son cheating. Oh my god. She said, wait a damn minute, bitch. She said, wait a damn minute. Oh my god. I can't even imagine. Bitch, imagine getting knocked on your fucking door and it's your son's girl and she gets to literally fucking rock your shit, bitch. Yeah, make it a law, bitch. Adultery is a crime in most states. You can literally call the cops on someone cheating and they will go to jail. Oh, write that down. Write that down. No, I feel like it's better to beat up your suegra. I think that's better. Hey, we shall see in a few years. I'm just letting y'all know. If that ever goes into law, bitch, and they pass it, you bitches better be ready. Does the man get to beat up my dad because I'm a cheater? Yeah, I'll allow it because I know my dad can fight. The moms are like, why you say fuck me for? I have a son too. I got your back, Mina. I love my son, but fuck that hoe. She raised that hoe. No, okay, we can do it the same way too. Like, your man can beat up your dad. If your dad can't fight, that's not my problem. That's not my fucking problem. My dad can fight, so I'm Gucci. I'm good. Well, I think he can. I think he still got it. Might have to test him out a little bit, but you bitches are getting beat up. I'll make it a law. If I ever become president, bitch, I'll make it a fucking law. So be careful. Raise these little men right, or you getting a knock at your motherfucking door. Ain't no one touching my daddy. I can't even imagine. No, because literally, most of my besties have sons. I can't, bitch, imagine somebody fucking showed up to Ariana's house, bitch. Talk about your son cheated on me, and then Ariana on the live, bitch. Bessie's, I got beat up, I got dragged. Bitch. Now, I didn't say you're gonna win. Here's the thing. You have the right to fight your mother-in-law. If your mother-in-law has hands, that's not on me, bitch. I never said that it was a guaranteed win. If I ever become president and pass this law, it's not a guaranteed fucking win, bitch. Imagine PJ getting dragged again. Oh, fuck. Oh, my gosh. And this goes for the lesbians, too, because love is love equality. If you're a fucking lesbian, and you identify as she, her, and you cheat, your mom will get beat up. Or your dad. Why I suddenly feel better about not having babies? We can only teach these boys so much. Sometimes they get done dirty too much. They be like, fuck it. For the third time. Can't even imagine, bitch. Oh my god, I can't even fucking imagine. If that was a law, bitch, a lot of these bitches would be doing better. And here's the thing, though. Sons love their moms. I know damn well y'all sons are not gonna want you to get beat up all the time. They will stop cheating eventually. Now, if your son don't give a fuck about you, I have nothing to say to that. Another president, make America pink, Pilates free for everybody. Yup. Okay. Dear bestie, I don't know what's going on with my marriage. My husband is a good husband. He works a tough job. He always brings me snacks and buys me what I want, even if it's on credit. Just recently, he's been going to the gym, but I haven't seen any results on him. I go to the gym in the mornings by myself, but he never invites me. My friends say he is gay. I don't think so because we have sex. He usually organisms, but not always. I don't want to think he's cheating on me, especially not with another guy. I know men who work on roofs. Oh, are you... Is this play about me, bitch? I'm fucking crying, bitch. I think this plays about me. I am literally fucking dead. I am literally fucking dead. The roof thing took it out for me, bitch. Jenny 96, happy 26 months. Jacobo sent it in dead ass. Let me finish it though. He usually organizes, but not always. I don't want to think he's cheating on me, especially not with another guy. I know men who work on roofs sometimes joke in the gay way with their coworkers. But I don't know, what would you think? Love you, Julia. Thank you for this. You bitches ain't shit. You bitches ain't shit. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I used to go to the gym cheat too. Get him some of those blue pills. I don't know, to be honest. Damn, that's fine. I'm gonna tell him, like, man, these bitches out here fucking saying that you going to the gym, you know, se te nota. He's gonna be so hurt, y'all. He's gonna be so fucking hurt, bitch. It was a fucking roach. He's gonna be so hurt. I don't know though. To be honest, uno nunca sabe. Low key, uno nunca sabe. The thing with me though, if this play's about me, that was a good laugh, bitch. Because I was reading it and I was like, wait, is this play about us? The thing with that though, there are fucking men who are DL. You know what I mean? Uno nunca sabe. But I will say this: if ever that were to happen, I feel like anybody, the roach in the screen, I feel like the internet would know before. Y'all can go all you want, but to body shame him, hell no. You leave my lavender marriage alone, bitch. Just kidding. I don't know. I feel like if my man were to be, you know, to ever turn up gay or whatever, or some shit were to come up, I feel like the internet will know before me, because I feel like literally there's always eyes on us. Uno no puede hacer nada sin que me critiquen. So I feel like if, you know, my man had a gay lover, he'd come to me as a man or a woman or whatever. You know, love is love, they, them. So I feel like it would have came out already. I feel like, you know, it'll come out eventually if that's what it is. But hey, I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Bestie, what if it's a real bestie? I don't know. I don't think it's a real bestie. What is the email they sent it from? Like, does it look like a legit email? People make an email just email. Yeah, it looks like a legit email. It goes with the name that the email is from, but I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's genuine. If it is genuine, though, my brother's getting the amount of DL men as well. No, it's real. It's a real thing. If this is genuine, I feel like just asking him. No, asking him. It is very dangerous. I will say that. I feel like a lot of DL men put women in danger, and because you can get AIDS, you can get a bunch of like shit. And so, sí está peligroso, la verdad. To be honest, like, women are always in danger when it comes to men, even gay men. Like, you just never fucking know. But the thing that made me laugh was the roof. But I don't know, to be honest. Like, I feel like if that was ever my situation, I would hope that my man would tell me, like, hey, you know what? I'm interested in men, and I'm okay, cool. Live your life. Like, you know what I mean? I would hate for him to think that he would need to be with me and, like, you know, not fulfill what he really fucking wants. I honestly think if my man ever told me, I would be hurt for sure. But I'd be like, you know what? Go live your life. Come out to your family. Be happy. They say a lot of machista men are fruity. Yeah, it just depends. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Love is love. Damage got here. What I miss. But yeah, that was ever my case. I mean, you just gotta roll with the fucking punches. Best equality control, pre-read before saying out loud and delete. I didn't see that though. I didn't, like, they really wrote it really good, to be honest. If he was, he'd probably treat you like shit all the time, and you'd be able to tell. People be reaching. No, but you nunca sabe. Bitch, a lot of fucking women have married gay men. Y no saben. There's a lot of women who marry gay men and have kids with gay men. Like, you know what I mean? It's a whole, like, it's crazy. I'd rather my man go with another man than a woman. My bestie is gay, and the amount of straight dads that DM him, it makes me low-key sad for the mom and them, because they can't live their authentic life. It does, but here's the thing. My problem, because I do have a problem with gay men. Not gonna lie, I do have a problem with gay men. My problem with gay men are the one who se llevan a otros arrastrando por sus pinches pendejadas. Like, I understand that you can't come out of the closet. I understand that, like, but here's the thing too, okay? I feel like right now, because nobody ever talks about it, back in the days, being a lesbian was fucking illegal, bitch. You go to jail for that shit. Being gay too. They used to get killed, beat, like, and nowadays, I feel like we're very, well, I feel like society is more like, you know, you see lesbian, we're with the they them. You tell me, oh, I'm they them, I got you. We got non-binary. You know what I mean? We have fucking pans. We got a bunch of shit now, and it's kind of hard to understand for people who aren't that. But we're getting it. You know what I mean? It's starting to click for us. So I feel like in today's day and age, I feel like the LBGTQ plus community has more resources than back in the day. So nowadays there's no reason to go out here and marry a woman and have kids with her and then later on fucking drag her to the fucking mud because you're fucking gay. Like there's just there's so much help nowadays. Like there's not a lot of judgment. So no. No. Stop being DL. Come out. Be your true self. I wish you could say, but I would be a little relieved it's not a woman. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I feel like they should come out. I feel like a lot of them should come out because it's not fair. It's not fair. Now your wife is now a single mother. Why? Because you couldn't be your true self. And my thing is, you don't want to come out of the closet, that's your business. But if you're fucking taking people down with you, no. My married last name is gay. My husband's last name is gay. Now I can be a little fruity and confident. Ayy, purr. But yeah, I know. But I don't know. I think Kalaka started that rumor. I don't know. I think. Sorry. It's time for me to fucking eat and go to sleep. I think it was Scar, actually. I think it was Scar where somebody was like, oh, your brother-in-law or Jacobo looks gay. And she laughed about it. And she says, I think she like confirmed or she like she was like, yeah, he is or something like that. And then like this just thing started happening where like, oh, he's gay. That he has like a fucking gay voice and I don't know what else. And I'm just like, okay. I mean, I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that because I don't know. I've never had a problem, but you never know. Like I said, DL men, they do see that they're bisexual and they do be fucking bitches. I don't know. My ex is bi and we were friends after he would tell me that the men he would sleep with that had kids and shit, y me daba asco because low-key home wrecking. It is home wrecking. But yeah, and I think even PJ's like, oh yeah, he's gay. I don't know what else, but I'm just like, okay. I mean, he doesn't care. He knows that people say that he's that, but he don't really give a fuck. He's never like been like, oh, you know, because here's the thing. A man with like a fragile motherfucking ego or like who are not really secure in their masculinity, it would bother them. I think it would. A lot of men. You tell a machista ass man he's gay, bitch, sí se va a enojar. But I don't know. I guess we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. I believe I had a good gaydar and your man doesn't look gay. Oh, he's not, and it's an evil rumor. They mad you taken care of. That's true. The ones that get upset are the ones. I would be sus if no one would flip out about honesty. Yeah, he don't care. He laughs it off. But like I say, uno nunca sabe. Uno nunca sabe. If that were to ever happen, hey, we gotta roll with the punches. Y'all be the first ones to know about it. I promise you that. Nothing gets past anybody. I've seen stories of DL men. It's so sad how these men trick women and literally just use them. The amount of trauma they cause those women, that's so sad. It is. It's unfortunate. But I mean, hey, if he were to, we don't have kids, so maybe we could be besties. Maybe, like, if he were to, if that would ever happen, I think we would still be friends, to be honest. I don't think I would cut him out of my life like that. I would be a little hurt, but I'd be like, damn. Well, now let's go out together. Fuck it. Let's go out and look for men together. He'd still be on the lives. But anyways, I made caldo de pollo and I'm fucking excited. Dude, I did not know that cabbage puts you to sleep. I put a shit ton of cabbage in my fucking caldo de pollo. I'm gonna eat that shit, take a fucking shower, knock the fuck out. Yeah, be who you are. Stop, don't even say that. You never know. Bessie, they're going to take these clips and run with it. And that's fine. Well, I don't know. I don't care, to be honest. Like, it's been a thing for a while now. But es que uno nunca sabe. You know what? Oh, no, mi esposo no es gay. From what I know, I don't think so, but you know, you never fucking know. You never fucking know. Men play in bitches' faces all the fucking time. What makes you think I'm exempt? I'm not. That to a woman without her knowing, just live your life. Exactly, leave your friends as long as there ain't another woman cuter than me. Yeah. I sent a story on IG. Okay. One more and then I'm off. Oh, yeah. On IG, bestie? Oh, okay. Well, I don't see it. Oh, here we go. Oh, bestie, I'm scared. It looks good. What happened to the bestie whose man came from Mexico and the ex talked on IG? No puedes meter las manos al fuego por nadie. Eso sí es cierto. Es muy cierto. Cheating story. In high school, I was madly in love. I lost my V-card with him and everything. We had a good run freshman, junior year. I noticed him and my bestie talking more than usual. I brushed it off as they have classes together and they're both in medical programs, so they'll probably have to work together on projects. So I just brushed it off. I'm not a phone checker, but sometimes something told me to look through his messages. I went through his messages and he was texting a number with the name Eric. We actually had a friend named Eric, so at first I brushed it off, but the messages were nonstop. So I opened the thread, and you know the oldie song, Always and Forever. They were going back and forth sending each other the lyrics. He said Always and Forever, and she said Each Moment with You. Like the whole song, bestie. Ew, ick. I scrolled all the way to the top, and it was my bestie. Her name is Erica. What a fucking dumbass. Oh, her name's Erica. Let me just change it to Eric. Let me take the A out. Let me cut that bitch's A off. I took a mental note and didn't tell either of them I knew. I fucked with them for the whole week. The next day in class, she was going on about how her ex cheated on her, and she was telling us girls to be careful. And I said, it's okay. I go through my boyfriend's phone. I see everything. I know about all these girls on his phone, and we laugh. And she looked at me so quick, and she looked so scared. I cut her off and broke up with my boyfriend after he spent all his money on me at the mall. He had an allowance. Good for you. As you motherfucking should, bitch. As you should. As you should. Another one. I found out through messages and phone calls. Back then, we had Verizon, and I was able to log in and see the actual messages sent. But before I did all that, what alerted me was that he would take his phone with him everywhere, bathroom and all. So I did some digging. But yeah, I knew how to log into the lines and online and see everything. I helped my aunts and friends catch their men, too. Bestie. No, that's so stupid. Dude, oh, I can't say too much. I think I'm going to get an email later, but that happened too. Hey, not too much on me. No, that's so dumb, bitch, because that happened to Scar one time. He fucking had her name under... Well, he had her real name on there. I think her name was Jackie or Yaki. It was with a Y. And she was like, who the fuck is Jackie? I don't know. When she called the fucking number, y si era una mujer. And he's like, es el Yaki. Le decimos que el Yaki a mi compa, que no sé qué. Y'all are so stupid. Men are so fucking dumb, bro. Like, literalmente no sé cómo los hombres funcionan. Like, ay no, bien pendejos. Anyways, all right. I love you guys. I was on here longer. I was on here for 2.5 hours, bitch. It was good. It was juicy. And Jackie Chan. Really? Oh, it's a Yaki. It's a Yaki. I really hate to see that Bessie pulled up because they about to be in trouble. Insane. But that was smart of you to like fuck with her. No, because the way I would be like, no, I would have made it a man. I would be like, oh my gosh, like, dude, me and my man, like, he'll make bitches think that he's interested in them, and we fucking laugh. Like, we laugh so fucking much, and like then we fuck after, bitch. But I was gonna go watch Love Island. I need to get on that. Apparently, it's getting good. I need to fucking watch it. Thank you, besties. Yeah, I'll see you guys mañana, si Dios quiere. Just like a seafood ball. Que Dios me los bendiga hoy, mañana y siempre por los siglos. Amen. I love you guys, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, besties.